Church announcements. Turn to your neighbor, stay neighbor. Like, comment, and subscribe. And then make sure you hit that hype as well. Keep supporting us at SB Live. And then send this episode to your mum. So she can start a broadcast on WhatsApp.
You know, like that.
Can spread the... Anyways, we've got a fantastic set of gentlemen with us today. Yeah, they are handsome young men, though, all married. So
Look away,
though. But you know, for the audio listeners, they are missing, though. You can come to the YouTube, but Bible babes and bands to the building.
Welcome.
If only, they can smell this room right now. This is suffocated with expensive cologne.
This room smells delicious. This room
It's
smells
mad. Every angle, bro. Nah, it's
Still
strong.
brazy, still, bro.
It smells delicious. I stand by it.
When you say they smell delicious,
Wait.
Like, what
I
do you
didn't
mean by
say
that?
they smell delicious.
What did you say?
I said the room smells delicious.
Yes.
Okay, that's not. It's not really plausible.
It's not plausible because it followed on from the fragrance.
Fair.
You get so.
I would use a different word, but no, fair. Cool. I've got a game. Am I okay to play the game?
Yeah.
Just to warm you guys up. Because obviously you guys are called Bible Babes and Bats, so I thought throughout this episode we need to test those 3 B's. So the first B we're gonna test is Bible. Do you get what I mean? So the title of the game is Bible or Bants. Okay, Bible or Bants. I know you like guys play that game on your pod. I want to steal it. It's a cool game. So basically, like they'll describe a Bible story, but they'll do it in like a modern, like almost a hood way.
Oh
If you
I
catch
see.
on, you then continue the
I thought you
story.
were talking about the other game.
No. That's what they do.
Nah, but
I want to steal it, but that's what they do. So I'm saying that now.
the
Which
one
one you say?
where like you create a sermon from.
Minister Minute.
Oh yeah. But this one is a recent one. They've been and it's really good. I'm just saying it now, so if you steal it, it doesn't. I'm just trying to disclaim. So guys, have you heard? They basically said it's calm minute.
I was gonna bring up in our Sunday meetings.
Don't be saying we stole your thing.
We can take it, spin it, make it our own. You know what I mean?
Business, isn't it?
It's business. I mean, it's not personal. We rate your thing.
Cool guys. So the name of the game is Bible or Bants. To keep it very interesting, we're doing it in King James version. Okay, so be ready for the 1,000.
English, yeah.
Do you get it? Okay. So I'm simply gonna read a statement. You gotta tell me if it's Bible or if it's Bants. Simple. Yeah? We together.
Yeah, man.
Hallelujah.
Are we together now?
He that answereth a matter before he heareth it, it is folly and shame unto him.
I'm gonna say Bible.
I'm gonna say Bible.
You sure?
Yeah, man.
Sounds scriptural.
Good Cool. Alright, cool. Better is a little with peace than abundance with strife and vexation of spirit.
Sounds like.
Give it Proverbs still.
I ain't gonna lie, it sounds bants to me.
It sounds bad still.
Sounds bad to
Vexation
me,
of
you know.
spirit. Bants.
It's Bible.
It's division.
Say Bible.
Bible.
I'm saying
confident.
I'm saying bants. I'm saying bants.
Confidently.
Bible. Wait. Bible. Bants. You need to read your Bible, bro. Oh, I didn't say the first one was Proverbs 18:13. Yeah. Alright, cool.
That confidence was good. Where did it come from?
Do you know what it is? I just
No,
There's something about it that was a bit.
You know, it's a concept. Trust me.
the vexation.
It don't click.
Vexation of spirit.
That's not what I'm used
You know, I used to hear it, bro.
I hear it.
For the heart of man is deceitful
Yes.
above many
Bible.
things and desperately inclined unto vanity.
Bible.
Yeah, that's Bible.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wrong, it's Bants. They flipped it, bro. Yeah, bro. Which one is Bible, bro? Bible.
The heart of man is desperate.
I know, that's why you got croak, bro.
So wait. So what you're saying is that
It was flipped, bro.
you're gonna change that word and then it's
No,
bants.
it was flipped. The context of that has been flipped, bro.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, if you listen to the clip, it's been flipped.
I ain't gonna lie, cause someone shouted Bible, put me off still. I ain't gonna say it.
Yeah, he did.
He said the heart of man is desperately wicked. I said
Bible,
He said the heart of man is desperately wicked.
I've learned now. So that's good.
Alright, cool.
Trust your heart.
You want more?
Yeah.
I got a lot. Alright, cool. The discretion.
Now guess it.
Don't do it again. The discretion of a man deferreth his anger, and it is his glory to pass over a transgression.
Bible. It is the one's glory to overlook.
Yeah, Bible.
Remember, it's King James version.
Bible.
Very good, very good. These guys know their Bible, though. I'm not gonna lie. He that is hasty in affection lacketh wisdom, and shall inherit unrest.
That's bad still.
He that is hasty
in
affection,
hasty in affection,
lacketh wisdom,
and
shall inherit unrest.
It's bants.
What'd you say off cover? Okay, awesome. Well, you chat GPT though.
Why should I put down your
You know your Bible as well, bro.
Did he say inshallah before?
You bought it. This time you done cool wedding. You bought it.
No, we're still coming to that one.
Hey, chill. Forgive and forget. Anyway, it's bants though. It's bants. Shall I give you, how many more do you want?
2 more.
2 more, yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
Bants. That sounds like
The
bants.
simple pass on.
Pass on and are punished.
A prudent man seeth evil.
Nah, that sounds
Prudent
like
man foreseeth
That's
the
bants.
evil.
That sounds like bants.
Bants, all very wrong. That's Proverbs 22:3.
Yes.
King James version.
Okay.
I will give you one more.
Need to start reading King James, bro.
You know that. Now I do ESV though. Because it keeps some of like the old English, but it's cleaned off the vowels. NIV is a bit controversial.
What's controversial?
If you said NLT, I hear it. NIV is a bit controversial. No, NIV is controversial. That's the one that they've caught for missing some scriptures, bro.
Same in NLT.
It's an NLT.
I don't even, but I do
I do
ESV.
AMPC in it.
Amplified.
That's like a gang, bro.
Nigerian
AMPC.
I said PDP.
What's AMPC?
Amplified Classic. So basically,
What's the classic part?
it expounds on every verse.
Is that the one where it's like, oh
It's got
God,
brackets. It's got
God loveth us so much that is that the one that's very descriptive? Like
No,
he decided.
no,
it
Just
just
explains
explains
it a bit more.
Okay.
That one, the one that you're describing now is KJV, bro.
Okay, cool. So that one is like easy English, but it's mad descriptive.
It's not. It's basically like NKJV but expanded, basically, or KJV expanded.
So it's still old English.
It doesn't really use dowels though, so that's what I'm
Okay.
saying NKJV, but it kind of keeps it very close to KJV. Basically.
Am I pre that still? I can't like Bible verse, like the trans. It's
it makes a
important,
difference
bro.
still.
Because the
The
context.
thing is, though,
you
could argue that KJV was created obviously under of a King James, right? NIV is more of an international version, corroborated by many countries, many different places. So if you're talking about sources and real referencing, NIV kind of, you know,
I mean,
you went to university,
I
they have more sources, more
you
references.
can count that argument.
It stands the test of
I've done
time.
the research before.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
It's always going to be difficult because you've got Hebrew, Greek, and Aramaic, and it's like you're always going to lose some.
No. Most
Do you get?
most definitely.
Yeah, that's what I always.
Hundreds.
compare versions.
Sometimes I look at the Hebrew word for things as well.
Even go back to the
swear.
Hebrew.
Just to get some context,
Makes
even
sense.
though I don't even know Hebrew.
No,
makes
most people don't
sense.
even do that. So
Because sometimes, like the context, like he said, is very important, and sometimes it's like you might get a.
I forget the game.
And then you go,
Sorry, mate. The ice is broken. So, how was your day, guys?
Now we're into the bands.
the bands. Now, what I'm saying was just more so sometimes just to really get the context, like you find yourself still asking questions in it, and it's like I'm only really gonna get the answer if I really understand what the person that wrote it meant when you get it. So I think that's kind of why I would go back.
I do that a lot actually now. Like when I'm reading a certain book in the Bible, etc. I've got them study Bibles, so I read a lot as to more about the author, so where it originated from,
what was going on at the time?
exactly.
Context.
Even when you're reading the Gospels, that understanding the person that wrote that is so important because it gives you context as to one, who was their audience, their target audience, because they all have different ways in which they wrote it, their personality type, where they're from, are they Roman, what are they? It really, really helps in terms of that
100%.
context.
And do you know what it is as well? In terms of like the validity of things as well, innit? It's like, if you know someone's a historian, for example, like Luke, for example, you know that he's writing it from a chronological perspective, just to make sure everyone gets the full breakdown of this is what happened over this period of time. It just gives you more trust in what you're reading.
Yeah, I agree with that one. I got a weird question. Oh, do you want to play your game?
No. Before I want to take it back a bit because we're going deep into. I didn't anticipate the pace of the pod. I'm not Wolf.
I thought you not saying speed.
I'm not Wolf. I feel like I've come on the pitch and I'm trying to. My first touch was heavy. I'm doing it around here. I'm trying to track back now. I'm trying to play my bearings. I'm on the yellow. I'm bad. And I've got like 70 minutes to play. But flipping, I was even going to ask, so obviously we introduced you. Where does the name Bible Babes and Banks come from?
You want to start with that?
Yeah, let's bring it back.
Why not? Well, I wanted to. Okay,
we're gonna get there. What? You just want 2 hours of just Bible study? Relax, bro.
I want to see if they actually. I actually want to see if they're BBB and then ask them where it came from.
We have time for that.
We have time for that.
High press already.
What on the score, bro? Pause.
What the score win?
With who, bro? What do you mean?
Hey guys, I'm unpausable, bro.
No.
Niggas in the closet, blood. Niggas in the closet, bro.
Did you say delicious fragrance, bro?
Yeah, it relates to bro.
First it was fragrance.
Michael, you had a good question.
Yeah, Bible Babes and Banks. Where does it come from, lads?
Yeah, man. You know what it is?
Especially the middle bit.
Fam, it's real life. You know what it is? When we grew up here, so we've known each other a long, long time, and obviously different walks of life. But naturally, as we're growing, we're getting serious with our faith, bro. There's 3 things that, like, dominate our conversation. Like, obviously our faith.
Bible.
That's the Bible. Get me?
You get me?
If you don't get it, forget about it.
Certificate.
You know?
Get me? The next one that dominates the locals. Let's just put that. Get me?
Yeah.
The babes.
The babes.
And naturally, the bands. You know, man, when man them link up, bro, it's just unlimited banter. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So, bro, it just made sense, innit? And we knew that when people hear the name, they're going to be like, raw, like, why are you putting Bible and babes together? Like, that's crazy.
Controversial.
It's controversial. Bro, even if you look at the logo on the B, fam, there's a bra hanging off.
Yeah, that's cheeky still.
You get me? But you know, it's because it represents us properly. Do you get what I'm trying to say? In the way that we are, bro. That's why our wives, isn't it?
Oh,
okay. For us, you get me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah,
No.
Fair enough. I see the opening.
But
Hit the post, but it was a good shot. It was a good shot. It was a good shot.
It's accessible, bro. Alright, man.
No, that's sick though.
Did you guys grow up from like knee high then or like
Non-jumper. Yeah, knee high.
literally?
Yeah.
South.
100% from South. You man are screaming South.
He's not from
You're
South.
not from South.
You're not from South?
No, I'm from North.
Where North?
You do not look like a North guy.
But you know, it's my
I didn't know
my
North had a
auntie, so
lot.
we all grew up in the same church, innit?
Okay.
Our church is in the South, but my auntie literally lived on the road of the church. I was at my auntie's every weekend.
So you
Okay.
Yeah.
Bridges are there.
You went to school in South as well.
You're at school and stuff.
Yeah, you don't want to say the church.
That's a typical childhood story for it. You know what I'm
You don't want to say the church.
Yeah, exactly. So
The church you used to go.
I hear it.
What, ANC?
Yeah.
ANC,
yeah.
You see, yeah.
What's that? A new.
It's not popular. You wouldn't know it.
Why are you very interested in that? Smack Nation! The brand makes sense now. The brand makes sense.
This year he's like, do you know want to say what?
I couldn't know that. Just in case. I respect
that. We need you, man, to settle a case for us, though. We're having domestics.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's a serious. We're having domestics.
And it makes sense because you're all married.
You know, it's even good. You're all married. Your opinion is very valuable.
We'll try.
So things have been good for us here at SB Live.
Thank God.
We thank God.
Hallelujah.
Long may it continue.
Amen. Right? We have my lovely friend here. He's married.
Yeah.
Congrats, bro. We stood behind him as he said his vows.
As witnesses.
Which touched all of us. I don't know about you, E-Man. You were also a groomsman like I was.
Yes, I was.
Were you touched?
Highly.
You were touched?
But by the Lord and the moment.
Yeah. By the Lord, though. By the Lord.
Yeah, pause.
Yeah, pause.
Did you cry?
No.
He was going to, but
Don't worry, it was chewing gum.
He was chewing gum. Joke, bro. He was chewing I forgot the chewing gum in my mouth. Bro, look at me. The cameraman came to me and said, yo, bro, can you say chewing gum? I said, love will not defeat me. I'm trying to do my job. Okay, no pause. This is emotional.
Cool.
Say less.
So we were very proud to stand behind our brother, you know, as he, committed to the love of his life.
Great moment.
In that same vein, recently, right, this young gentleman to your right, he's also engaged.
Oh, wow. Congrats, bro.
Yeah. Let's stand it up.
Well done.
Thank you.
And for the viewers and the listeners, you obviously can't see behind the camera, but the rest of the SB Live crew is here as well. We have Oz behind the camera. Yeah. We also have let's clap it up.
Friend of the show.
And as well as Oz, you already know your boy Shegs is also behind the camera.
Yeah.
Friend of the show.
Now, part of what I was saying, how things has been good for us here at SB Live. Another engagement. Shegs is also engaged. I know he's engaged.
Even more than that.
He got married recently. Now, this is where the dilemma begins. Now, we feel as a friendship group, we've been robbed of a very special moment we could have shared with our friend.
Okay.
And we need your opinion on this. Okay. So, normal festivities, you know what it's like. Weddings happening, group chats get created.
Yeah.
Man them getting married, you man are the chosen. It's lit.
Yeah.
Right? It's lit. Do you know what I mean? The man that were like, pew, pew, pew. You know what I mean? My bro sent me a voice note was like 1.5 minutes telling me how much I mean to him and why it means a lot for me to be his groomsman.
Was it a video, bro?
Was it a video?
How did you do it? Did you put the video or did you hold it?
Now finish me, bro.
You put understand.
Yeah, bro.
He put understand.
Wait, hold on. What are you trying to do, bro? What are you trying to do?
So hold
on the video.
No, the video. I'm just trying to picture it still.
I got a video, innit?
Yeah. So it wasn't even was a video. Cool. To which I responded, like I'm assuming you all responded, because it was heartfelt, right?
Yes.
And we wanted to share every bit of that moment with him. So he has done his legal marriage. Clap it up.
Well done, man.
So registry has been complete.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the year, we're gonna do the trad and the white ceremony.
Yeah,
Now, when the legal occurred, prior to the date, we had a podcast session, and after the podcast, we walked to our cars, we just catching up with your bro.
Not dissimilar to today.
Nothing dissimilar to today. We take the last beat. Bands. Thank you. Anyway, we're chopping it up, and we're like, bro, your wedding's coming up. Yeah, like we saying, can the man then rock? It was on a work day as well, so we were willing to even park off work. Should he need us to stand behind?
Good friends.
Cool. He's like, nah. It's gonna be a quiet thing. Pastor's gonna be there, and just family.
It was on a Saturday, actually.
Calm.
It was on a Saturday, brother.
Hey, bro, the shit can come off and go ahead.
Currently, the sentencing is looking like 5 to 10. I will find you in contempt of court. You're looking at 25 to life, my brother. Yeah, cool.
Continue, my friend.
So we were thinking, you know what? he wants to do something low key. Let's not stress our bro. You know, we still have the trad and the white.
Of course,
Of
course, yeah.
You're following so far. Reasonable.
Hold on, Michael.
This story is long, bro.
We were all there, by the way.
The 5 of us were there,
We
man.
were all there.
story is
So
long.
collectively, it wasn't behind
And
the
you
one that-
asked as well.
We asked
yes.
directly.
To his face.
We did.
We
We
did
did.
to all of our
Yeah,
faces.
he said to one of our faces, just family, pastors, maybe, it's cool. Like, cool. But we even talked him to, you know, afterwards, do a little like, just one cooler of jollof at the house with chicken. Let's come to the house. He agreed, cool. So we're thinking after the registry,
a vibe
we
at
pull
the
up to bro's house. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
To our surprise, to our shock,
Oh, he needs to shine.
we were befuddled, gobsmacked, taken for granted. Yeah? Group chat comes, and this man, you post pictures.
No,
of the-
Israel.
And you too.
No,
Israel.
you wasn't there. You were there.
No, Israel posted pictures.
You did,
Israel
bro.
wasn't with us when we
Oh,
were
fair,
you were
fair,
there, standing with us.
Hey, why'd you have to throw that man under the bus?
Yeah, bro.
He's a snitch. He's even a snitch. He's even a snitch.
You know when you get caught, you're like, I officer his hair, man. I officer his hair.
Come on,
They got us.
I continue.
They know I use your car, man. They got us.
Continue.
Anyway, pictures are in the group now, and then we're thinking, rah, how did you obtain this? Because you shouldn't have been here. Because if this was open, I would have been there.
And we would have known. We were there now.
Long story short, phone calls were had, emotions were hurt, people were confronted, to which, you know what? It's his wedding at the end of the day. We can't be too mad, right? Now, do you think that's fair for certain friends to get preferential treatment and other friends should be left in the dark?
What's the circumstance around?
Yeah, well,
Please.
Well,
Please.
right.
Is there
What do you want me
some
to say,
extent?
bro?
Explain yourself.
so what?
How did you
like,
get-
What's your version of this?
What's your version of it?
There's no version, bro.
But how did you get the drop? No.
Yeah, how did you get
I forced it.
Okay.
I said I'm there by force, bro.
Whoa.
That's a lie.
I said I forced it.
Certain people are saying cat.
I forced
That's
it. How would
that's
they know?
cap.
How would they know? How would they know this cap?
That's cap.
I forced it.
That's cap. But
Okay.
I just feel like we needed
Oh, were you trying to fall on your sword kind of vibe, like trying to protect him?
No, I forced it, bro. I forced it. I said I'm gonna be there.
You shouted?
By force. Yeah,
did you
by
shout?
force.
You-
I said by force.
You shouted him, bro.
He dropped.
Ask the question, please. You got the question.
So we would like you guys to weigh in. Do you feel like we are justified for feeling hard done by this?
No.
I know this is our 13, by the way.
See again?
I've known this is our 13, by the way. Just to check.
Do you know what it is?
We've been boys.
You know what it is though?
It's sad.
I feel that how the invite was obtained would determine,
Yeah.
I think, how rough it is.
Okay.
Because
But
you
it's rough
asked.
though. But it's
Do you-
rough. But it's
well,
rough.
I think it depends though. I think obviously
He said, how rough?
if it was a
It's rough.
Percy, that man shouted man on the I said, I.
To which we believe was the case to this day, right?
If it was a Percy,
He's trying to do the honourable thing, like, oh no, I forced it, man. Yeah, man.
No, I respect
I
it.
just said his arm.
if it was a Percy, aye, bro, and man shouted him separately and said, listen,
It's
come
a vital,
through.
like.
Aye. But yeah, one thing I would say, getting married, yeah, bare tough decision.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
Everybody can't come. All
Everyone,
Yeah,
everyone
man.
can't come everywhere, bro.
It's
And you, know,
true.
and you know what it is?
And there's 15 groomsmen, by the way.
Bro, bare man, 15.
No, we're not
15.
asking for the 15.
Aye.
We're not
No,
asking
but
for the- we're asking for the five.
but what
They
happens?
asked him.
What about the rest then?
They didn't ask him. We asked him.
Wait, how do you know that they asked him?
That's that, bro. We asked him, and you
Okay,
were
so
there.
if you went out there, the other 10, 15
No, but
can
the
also
other
say,
10, 15 didn't ask. We asked
how do
after
you
the
know? How do you know?
No, but the thing is, we asked after the pod.
That's on one
To-
isolated
no, no, no.
day. But
To
what
which-
about other days? They
to
can
which-
ask you
No,
too.
it is. It's peak that you because you lot asked.
We
Yeah,
asked
bro.
after,
Yeah, but when you were
there
after
when
the
you-
pod.
Yeah, but
He
what
was
did
there.
he say?
So
What did he say?
this is the vital. He
Man,
was
man,
there.
you say, oh,
He got
yeah,
the rejection
you're
with
wrong,
us,
fam.
and then
He
afterwards
was
you
there,
went
you're
back
wrong,
and then
fam.
did. Fuck that man, innit? Bust me, dog. That's what he did. Am I lying? That's literally what he did. Man said, said, you know what? I'm good family pastor. He's like, yeah, he took the note with the man there. He shouted, bro, like, you know that man are dickheads though, but me,
Wait,
I'm be there.
How many people were there?
It was intimate, very intimate.
How many people?
10, 15. I don't know.
Hey,
Is that
this
10?
10-15 number keeps coming up.
It was literally just immediate family on both sides.
And then
Boys.
And then you as well.
And then me, Israel, and his pastor. That's it.
And
I keep throwing in this Israel name.
This was getting a bad rap. Right?
Nah, it was
He
like
kept saying Israel. Don't bring Israel into this.
The reason why BC got invited is because he's best man.
Okay, the reason BC got invited is because he's best man. Okay.
Did you write that on the day?
You know what?
You know what?
You lot boys it still.
He's the best man.
no, but they're still angry, bro.
He told us.
He's the best man.
That he's-
I didn't know he was best man.
I didn't know he was best man.
I didn't know he was best man.
Until we
I thought
brought
your
it up.
brother was best man until you.
He is as well.
No, it's a free.
Yeah, but I didn't know. We didn't know.
We didn't know.
Three best men, yeah?
Yeah,
He's got one.
15 Guzman, innit? It's 15 Guzman per 5. That's the split.
Where's his brother?
One has to lead the five, bro. There's too many men.
Team leader.
Yeah. But we didn't know he was the best man. We thought it was just his brother.
The best man thing makes sense though.
Yeah, it's a breakdown of
They break
communication.
that communication. That's what it is.
And yeah, I think on the signing, bro, there's nothing really to do like.
Yeah, bro.
And it depends on how you look. Kind of.
It's about sharing it with a man.
Sharing it, man.
You see with you, I was like, man, don't like the signing. But the signing was actually we did end up doing the signing on the morning of the trad, didn't it? But that wasn't what we were supposed to do. Anyway. We were supposed to do it before. But even if we did something before, I wouldn't have been like, yeah, you lot roll.
Yeah.
Like we're just gonna sign and
Yeah,
crash.
yeah.
Do you know what it is for us? If it was just a thing where, none of the random was there, then it wouldn't have been a problem. But it's because we asked him, he was there, no one showed us what the situation was, we just see pictures.
Don't lie,
we were
don't
like,
lie.
"Brother,
When they
what?"
asked, yeah, what were you thinking?
We're thinking, what? Do we smell, bro?
When they asked, yeah, know your back start sweating.
I was just observing, bro.
You're reading the group chat from the notifications.
But nah, what you said is right. He breakdown in communication.
Breakdown in
As soon
communication.
as he said the best
The best man thing, we allowed it. We allowed it.
But obviously, we didn't know that it wasn't. That was the situation that was going on. We just saw it on the day. We were
But
just like, "Rah."
our feelings are justified to be hurt, though.
I hear it.
Yeah, I hear it. You know what it is? I think two things can be true in it.
Yeah,
I hit best man for
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That makes
You know what I
sense.
mean? You gotta keep it small, but also, fam, as your brother, you don't want to be there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
man.
get me?
Bad money for J-Rice, you know?
bro, he did a whole shindig after, you know.
Did you not roll after?
That's what I'm saying.
Of course.
And he's
Of course,
going,
bro.
no,
It's not well for him.
check
Of
it,
course
bro.
not. It's not
Trust
well.
me, it's calm,
Come
man.
on, man.
Road fam.
You still got.
You got something that other people didn't get.
Of course. But we just had to.
He actually cooked.
You know what it is?
He cooked for the man.
The segregation was just
Was it
alarming.
Oh,
He made the meat and everything for the man that paused.
Whoa.
Bro, that was what I needed to know who made, fam. If you made J-Rice, yeah, I would have to give my house to the man. Don't worry.
Hey, you ready to have a camera?
He said that's why he didn't come to the meet because he didn't appreciate the meet.
That's why you went in, man.
That is so
This is
funny.
why.
I didn't say it was right.
This is why.
That is so funny.
Hey, that is hilarious.
That's money well spent, bro.
Alright, so guys, all friends again.
Yeah, we're friends.
man.
I just feel
Go
like
off your chest.
sometimes, you just get off your chest.
Yeah, I hear it.
You feel like it?
I do feel like
Good, bro,
I do.
good.
I do feel
I'm happy we
like
can be part of that process.
Yeah, man.
Were you men all groomsmen for each other?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. Flipping. Question though. What is something, that you appreciate now, but you didn't appreciate when you were younger?
Just in life, yeah.
Just in life, like.
And this is one of those words that everybody's starting to say now, kind of thing, community. But you see, like with us here, when we talk about like the way we grew up and the people that we're around here, it's very much like we're all like we're really, really family. Like we've been together since we were earliest memories. So like I can, like these lot's parents, if they speak, I'll know that okay, that's his mum, that's his dad. Like, it's very much like that, and we're part of a larger group as well.
Oh, nice.
And then as we go on in life, and as things happen and stuff like that, you know, like generally, like a lot of people, they might not have friends from when they were young and whatever, but we're still very much a big family, innit? And it's like, you know, like in real family, you got like cousins that you might not see that much.
Yeah.
But then whenever you see them, it's the same sort of vibe, innit? So we're really, really part of that, and we really, really got each other. You know, like even during like the process, like the wedding process, these are opportunities for people to show up
for you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And going into it, I knew that
The man
everybody's
who
got
me,
that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Whenever all of us do things, we've all got each other. And it's been like that literally from when we was young till now. And Titi Lala.
No, that's amazing.
Oh, man, that's
Titi
a
Lala.
lesson, fam.
It's like having a foundation. Isn't it?
Yeah.
A bit of a foundation. Now, that's cool. How about you, bro?
The question is one thing that I used to take for granted, essentially, that
That you appreciate now, that, yeah.
might have to come back to me. I need to think about this one properly.
Well, the question still. That used to take for granted. Actually, I was talking to my missus about this. Just sometimes, yeah. You know, when you're younger, you go home. It's like everything is just set for you. Do you know what I mean? It's like you don't really, I don't know, but you don't really notice things. So you come home, I don't know, you come home from school, whatever, you put your bag down, you chill, you go and eat, chat to your brethren, you go to bed, you wake up, it's a process. Whereas now, when I come home, it's like, raw, like, this is my space, bro. Like,
You have to
like
sit that
this,
tone, like,
everything about this is mine.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Bro, sometimes, yeah, it might even sound dumb. It might be raining heavy outside. I'll be inside my house thinking, hey, thank God man has a house, bro.
Deeper.
100.
Do you know what I mean? It sounds
deeper.
dumb, bro.
Very
It sounds
deep.
bare small, but
100.
sometimes man walk in, man be like, yo, thank God man's just comfy, bro.
100.
The vibe in my house is the way I want the vibe to be, bro. Do you get me? Like, the auras in my house,
fam.
if I got some oud sense coming
Yeah,
around,
it's
bro,
like,
it's just
this
the
is
way
mine.
it's mine, bro. Man's curated this. Do you know what I mean? So just that, like, having that space, having your own something, I think for me, that's probably what I took for granted when I was younger, man.
No, that's-
and
that's-
not really
that's
realizing
deep,
that,
right?
listen, our parents really,
They
done
really
something-
curated
they done
that.
something for us
Yeah.
still.
Word.
They done something for us and they maintain something for us still. So
That's a beautiful feeling.
yeah,
You
man.
man went deep with the combo.
Yeah, you went deep with it,
It's
bro.
deep, though.
deep,
Yeah, you asked a deep question, bro. That's
Yeah,
a deep
it's a
question.
deep question, bro.
I think he wanted it light.
You know what it is? You know what it is? The reason I say that, so the question came to me, innit? So
Yeah.
What's your answer?
Yeah, what's yours? I want to say jollof rice or something.
My first answer was I worked it backwards. So my answer birthed the question.
Yeah.
So I went to, you know when you go like after party, whatnot, you go parties, and I got like a party pack after.
Oh, I love party packs.
No,
Let me land.
No, but
Got a party pack after. Inside the party pack was container of jollof, and you know them clear containers, not the, you know there's the thin one and the fat one.
Yeah.
I got the fat
Deep
one.
dish.
no.
The deep dish.
The
You have that
The
logo.
Chicago brand of jollof rice.
That logo like this.
Yeah,
That's the only brand. Monopoly, bro.
not the thin
that's
one,
key though.
bro.
It's
The
key though.
deep dish
Solid store.
Yeah.
jollof with like 2 chickens and 1 beef.
Okay, where you going with this, bro?
2 chicken and 1 beef.
I'm getting there, bro.
How greedy.
Bro, they really went in with
Nah,
the
they blessed it,
catering.
bro. They blessed
They
it,
went
bro.
in.
They blessed it,
that,
bro.
there was a bottle of water, like this one right here.
Correct.
There was a 7-Up. Yeah, Diet 7-Up.
If you have water and country,
Bro,
they bought that.
They bought that. That's what they do to the pastas.
Listen, and the Supermalt, bro.
Oh, they bought that.
So-
They bought that.
Pasta pack. They gave it to you back. That's the pasta pack. Nah, that's not for you, bro. They made a mistake, bro. Let's just snatch it back.
What was it? The twist bottle Supermalt.
The twist.
Yeah.
The twist.
As if you're a
So
minister.
there was
Good
water,
time.
there was 7-Up, there was Supermalt, the deep dish jollof rice
Okay, nah.
with 3 meats inside the jollof.
Wow.
And in my head, I'm just like, bro, thank you.
No, literally.
No, like,
Thank you. This is generous.
I didn't like. I just like. It was just like, oh yeah, party
In
pack.
this economy
So I
as
just
well.
grabbed the party pack.
In this economy, bro.
I've grabbed the party pack. I'm just walking to my car. I just open it to see. I say, right, they did a mad thing.
No, bro, do you know what?
And in my
I hate you, bro. Do you know? I was talking to my missus the other day as well. For one auntie from church. Imagine the week before, she was joking around about saying, "Oh, you lot, I'm gonna make you lot something, man. Don't worry." We're like, "I think." You know, sometimes auntie
they just be saying
stuff, bro.
They be saying stuff.
More conversation. Like, they'll see me alone. Like, where's your wife, bro? She's coming, bro.
You seen them before?
But she said, "Yeah, I'm gonna make you something, bro." The next Sunday now, none of the ones whereby she's dangling the keys. They come, bro.
She did a mad thing.
Cooler.
Bro, it didn't even make sense, bro. Listen, jollof rice.
Yeah.
Asaro.
Wow, Asaro.
How much money did you give her?
Hold on.
Hey.
Hold on.
This auntie, yo.
Hold on.
Asaro, yam pottage.
You make people like that, you know? That is not
That sounds strange,
That's not saying you make people like that.
She gave us a separate container,
Yeah.
of stew and chicken and
She will live long.
different things.
Wait, what did you do?
Yeah, yeah. Huh?
I'm trying to figure out.
You know what auntie is, bro? That cooks for everyone something.
Oh, don't be
Yeah,
selfish.
yeah.
No, I need to meet her.
Yeah. She gave us fried rice.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then another separate container of like grilled chicken with pepper.
Yeah.
Nah, she taking a mix. That's catering.
Nah, we need to clap her.
That's catering, bro.
Yeah, at that point, this man loves us.
Bro,
Wait,
you know
no,
what?
hey, you see what's
Bro,
about
do
community?
you know what it is? It's just community, bro.
That's dope.
She just, I knew the auntie.
Wait, and you didn't pay her? She just did.
Pay what,
just to
bro?
be
She
nice.
just dropped it,
Yeah.
I
bro.
would like one auntie made me food, but it was just one jollof.
No, bro.
No meat as well. No meat. Just jollof. So, you know what's weird? It's an incomplete meal. No, it's actually an incomplete meal. I need to make chicken. Wait, she need to fry plantain.
Wait.
Just jollof.
Nah, that's a
I
vibe.
need to say this, yeah.
I
You know
just-
yeah. These guys are past those charges. Ever since I've gone to this guy's house,
Oh yeah, there's food.
he's always had.
I don't live with them anymore, man.
These guys complain.
You know what's bad? Let me just touch it real quick.
Sundays?
So I'm burning because I don't live with them anymore, so I don't have access to that anymore yet.
Bro.
But I feel like there's a recession in churches. Because when I was young, people used to make every birthday
Bro, do you know what it is?
anniversary,
But that's why
they're
what
making
they were
jollof chicken. Now,
Makes
people are
sense.
coming with
No, but you know what it is, bro. You know what it is.
biscuit and
You know what it is? It's our
meat
bro.
pie and
It's
drink.
our- No, it is.
Landed.
We say it all the time, bro. Our gen ain't on nothing, bro.
Bro, they're
Yeah,
not,
we're not
fam.
on
Our gen
nothing.
we're not
But
on.
aunties
not
are
on
rationing as well, bro.
Nah, they are.
Give me puff puff and drink for your birthday.
Our gen, yeah. No, our gen, we're not on the community thing, bro.
Yeah, what we've
We're
done
not on the,
is
you know the hall party thing, yeah, bro. One auntie will say, "Alright, it's your hall party." One auntie will cook J rice.
yeah.
Someone else will cook fried
Yeah,
rice.
we're not on that.
Cook
There's
that for real. We'll cook this.
Another
cook that.
uncle,
Yeah.
he's gonna bring supermalt.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
uncle, he's bringing
Yeah.
all the fizzy drinks and that.
Hey,
yeah.
Fam, right
The one
now,
that used to
bro.
cook there for real got a lot of blood on their
Fam,
hands.
they got blood. Because they're in bellies. Before it's taken.
So, yeah, man, we ain't on that.
But our generation's doing run club.
Nah, but it's
Where's the food? Where's the food?
They did Rock Club with Gunner.
We're paying for birthday dinners.
Yeah, big man.
How we all grew up though, deep it, yeah. A lot of our parents, obviously, you're all Nigerian, right?
Yeah.
Grew up back home. Even if like you came from, let's say, a wealthy background or whatever, there would still be a sense of community within that estate. You know what I mean?
100%.
People
Yeah.
still know each other. All of that different stuff. You come to London, bro. Wherever you live, everyone's facing their front.
Everyone's trying to work. Everyone's
They
drinking.
brought,
your
they
business.
brought the traditions from back there here,
yeah,
whereas
yeah.
our beginning was here.
Yeah.
So we don't have
So there's
that.
nothing to like sort of refer to when we. What's good, bro? I'm thinking about secondary school. In secondary school, they're not building community.
Nah.
Obviously, you're understanding, but you're not really like trying to, because it's different. You're just trying to survive back then.
I won't lie, I
The only
think.
community is
What's your
That's
language?
what
On a
brought
journey.
the question though, because bro, when I looked at that party pack, I said nah.
Yeah.
Because when you're a kid, like you get like sweets, biscuits, and stuff. It
Yeah,
could be your favorite, but
yeah.
because you go to so many like birthdays and stuff, you take party pack for granted.
What was the event, sorry?
Granted.
It was in my church, so I think it was one elder's like 60th or something like that.
Generous,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
So you
Generous.
celebrating, so it brought food and stuff like that.
That's
So,
generous,
Is it a
bro.
big church?
small to medium.
Ah, that's why.
Yeah, small church. So
Still though.
No, doing that in a big church.
that was
Big church. Doing that in a big church is wow.
yeah, it's definitely not like a 500 or 1,000 seat.
You can't
Like,
do
that's
that.
You see what you said about how like people do 60 or 50.
Yeah.
and they're just giving you puff and chin chin.
Yeah.
Meat pie if you're lucky.
Yeah.
That's
It's sanity, bro.
aye, but the economy is mad.
It's tight, bro. I
The
hear
economy is
it.
mad.
I hear
Listen,
it, fam.
You gotta get how you live, bro. That's calm.
Aye.
You know what it is though? Nah, man.
It's certain flavours that we've
You know what it is? My
lost.
thing,
Certain
yeah.
flavours we've lost.
You know what it is? My thing is, if your pattern is, I'm winning about 500 people, so I got to do meat pie and chin chin, yeah. You just got to cut your numbers. You got to cut your numbers so that you can provide for the people around you, bro.
Nah, my church is small. I still get puff and meat pie, bro.
Do you know what it is as well?
People are
Like
doing
that,
what
bro.
they can.
There's a recession,
People
bro.
are doing what they
I went to
bro.
one uncle's house, yeah. He said that the rice was on discount.
Huh?
So he bought, yeah,
Oh,
like
is it-
30
okay,
bags
in
of
the
rice.
shop.
What, to get-
Okay.
Yeah. And I clocked
No,
it.
where's this going?
I clocked from then, yeah,
Yeah.
that we care too much about how aesthetics and how things look.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna stop
my
at
days.
30 bags of rice.
I know where this conversation is going.
Do you get what I'm
I know where
saying?
this conversation is going.
bags of rice.
Bro, I didn't think about it. It's like,
look like
Bro, that's love.
No. Wait, hold on. You know
that household.
You know what? It's
not in his household.
You know what? It's one point. Think about like weddings and stuff, and look at what like the parents are handing out.
Yeah,
they have
Useful
right.
stuff.
Useful, bro.
They're not handing out anything aesthetic. You need
Useful,
a bowl.
bro.
You need.
Bro,
Nah, they give us some good stuff.
They give us some good stuff.
Good stuff.
Bro, I feel like someone gave me a bag of rice right now. I might hug you, bro.
Hey, pandemic happened, yeah.
Bro.
Tuna.
Let me say something.
Expensive things.
Pandemic happened, yeah. Pandemic happened. Bear in mind, I haven't been to my home church in years.
Yeah.
Pandemic happened, yeah. And then they gave us a bag of rice. They gave us a crate of tin tomato
Fantastic.
and a bottle of oil.
That's
On my church, do that every
I
Christmas.
nearly went back. I nearly went back.
Nah, that's
different
bro,
type
that's
of
a
love.
blessing. That is love. My church do that every Christmas, and I'm like, this, bro, you don't know what you're doing for me.
Yeah.
This is mad.
I'm trying to say.
Honestly, bro.
That tray of tin tomatoes, bro.
Bro, that's an easy like £35 they've just given you.
Easy.
You might think we see it like that because we're mandem.
See like how?
So for example, yeah, like I had a conversation similar to this the other day, innit, with you, and then obviously I had it with my missus afterwards, or whatever, yeah, and I was just talking about how like when it comes to like food and stuff like that, innit, like it's one of the ways that you can show the man them that you care about them.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So I feel like anytime someone has, like, for example, the example I just gave you, they're giving man food or whatever, and I'm like, no, do you know what it is? Like, the way that you care for me is past the surface level stuff.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because you could have just given me something that you could
you-
give everyone.
Just to care.
Yeah, do you get what I'm trying to say? Give me a pair of socks or something. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But you gave me like, you was like, nah, this is what you lot need for your family to sustain your family in this tough time where supplies are low, prices are high, all that kind of stuff. Like, that's a different level of consideration I think you've got for me, innit? Do you get? But I think that's a mandem thing. I think the mandem like the whole thing where you sit down on the table, you come back from a long day, whatever it is, and someone's catering to you, and a lot of the time it's through your stomach, innit?
You think women don't see it as...
I don't think they care about the food thing that much, you know.
I think
That's an
it's
interesting take.
They care about the sacrifice.
Yeah.
So it's like, you got a plate of chips.
Yeah.
It's the last chip. Let them have it.
They care about the sacrifice. Hey, you might be on to say. He's on to say.
Show your hand. He's the married man. That's wisdom right there. He's caught the game. He's caught it.
But in response to what you said, yeah, if we're being, I guess, what's the word, like literal about it, I agree. I don't think it's the food itself that they would appreciate. Don't get twisted. If you did a mad thing with whatever, they'd appreciate it. But it's because of the effort. And I think that's
Feel you.
That's right.
it could have been anything.
Yeah.
It's the effort.
Yeah,
So I hear it. Whereas for us, it's food. It can't just be anything.
I think men, though, in general, we tend to be more like practical with receiving gifts, though.
Yeah.
Like, more time if you want, like, your birthday's coming around and your missus is like, oh yeah, what do you want? Like, I'll give you a perfect example. My birthday's coming up. And my missus asked me, like, oh,
I see what you're doing.
What you? No.
Showing the seed.
You showing the seed. I've told her already. But like,
She clocked instantly. He said, that's
nah, but I said, she's like, oh yeah, like, oh, what do you want to do for your birthday? I'm just like, I don't know, like, whatever, innit? Like, and she's like, oh, like, what do you want? And I'm naming practical stuff. Like, bro, I go gym, innit?
Yeah.
Gym shot get. Get me a trackie, get me a vest,
Utility.
get me a compression t-shirt.
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna use this in my next session.
Right.
And every time I wear it, I'm gonna think about it.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? But
And the price of the
Like-
brick has gone way up.
Yeah.
Wait, bro,
Do you man tell your missus what you want for your birthday?
I do now. Still.
Bare times I don't know though, but you know, I don't usually like before my wife now. Yeah, I would never really expect anything. You know what I mean? And not even that, like it wasn't like I never received anything, but it was always kind of like, oh yeah, like kind of whatever. But my wife, in terms of effort when it comes to things, is great. It's fantastic. To a point whereby when I first received it, I was actually rattled. Like I didn't really.
Boy, what am I gonna do?
How am I gonna match?
I remember I went to go on Baka, yeah, and this was early when we were talking, innit? And she was living off ends at the time. I went to go on Baka, and the way we kind of started off things, we were very, very honest and just open about everything, innit? So when I went to Baka, my whole thing was kind of like, cool. I know she's got the day planned out or whatever, but what do I have to pay for?
Do you know how real that is? Do you know how real that is, bro? That's how we think.
Planning the day, innit? But obviously, like
you're thinking,
like, bro.
You're still gonna say, bro.
I got your holiday.
Yeah. Unless you pay for parking.
So obviously, like now,
Hey, babe.
This is the bounce.
It's just bants.
So I've got it there now, innit? And obviously, my vibe is kind of like, alright, cool, yeah. So, alright, cool. What we doing today? What do I have to pattern, innit? Just because that's just the way we are.
Your card was local. Your FX was local.
She's literally like to me, listen, I don't want to see your wallet today.
Hey, bro, you know I can cry.
I could cry. That's a fact. God, my girl couldn't tell me that. I'm turned on immediately. What do you mean? Put your wallet away.
You know that will make me spend on them more.
Are you dumb?
The lit thing about that for me, yeah.
Put your wallet away.
It says, don't let me see your wallet.
Let me be the first and the last time. Don't let that stay
Try that next time.
My keys are gone.
Bro, she was like,
Bro, that's sex.
like, don't let me see
That's
your wallet
sex.
kind of thing. I say that to say, like, she like is very, very intentional about effort.
Yeah.
But I never really.
So you don't have to say
never
anything. She's
really
just always gonna.
expected
That's similar to my wife as well.
It's for man. I was just like, do you know what it is? I'll be real, and this is the word. I think one of the weirdest things about me, innit? I like certain things. I like what I like, and I'm very specific in it.
I'm the same.
So, because I want to release her of that pressure, what I do now is I'll be like, these are the kind of things that I'm into right now.
Range.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? And it's like,
He sounds like shit.
do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, slightly. This is how Shaggy
Nah, do you know what it is? It's because it's like the thing is as well, yeah, like when it comes to her as well, and I ask her what does she want, she doesn't normally have certain things, so I normally just go out my way and I'll get her something. You know what I'm trying to say, yeah. But then just knowing how she is with that process, more time. So for example, one of the last things I got was like a RoboVac.
Those things are cold. I got one. The UFI thing.
Yeah. Because she was like, oh, she really wants to get this thing. Boom, boom, boom. Obviously, I got other stuff than that because that's really household, really.
Yeah.
But it was still part of it. Now you don't have to spend your money on it. You can spend your money elsewhere. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I'll pick up on stuff that she's spoken about. But then the truth is, I'll be real with man. I just see things and admire it. I don't talk about them. You know what I'm trying to say? If I'm like, I want a pair of trainers or whatever, I'm not going to talk about it. Do you get? I'll just wait and then I'll get it whenever I want, or whenever that time comes, innit? Yeah. So I just do it to make it to just ease that pressure.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? That you're looking for something and and I don't wanna not like it. I don't wanna fake like it.
I was gonna ask, have you man ever got a present?
Like you don't
like.
You know it is not present, yeah. But one thing about me is I like smooth experiences.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah,
So my thing, yeah, is
Bad plan.
like,
This nigga's a girl.
I'm intrigued. He said smooth
I said
experiences.
princess treatment. Make me feel cute. Make me feel cute.
Bro, I like smooth, bro.
Nah, elaborate. What's smooth
What do you mean? So for example, yeah, if I go out, yeah, let's say it's my birthday now. Alright, we've gone out to eat, yeah. Bro, I don't want no thing. So for example, alright, let me give you an example of what I've done, yeah. And that's right, most men have done it. We've gone out to eat now. This one we were dating especially. Gone to a nice restaurant, blah, blah, blah.
You
Obviously,
pay
it's
before the
early,
waiter
it's early.
comes.
I've just said, you know what, let me go toilet.
Seamless.
Go on the toilet, ham, done it. Come back to the seat, chilling now, having a good time, bad all that. Alright, let's go.
Smooth.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, let's go.
These man no bull, man.
They're no bull.
I'm like, let's go.
Seamless.
She's like, oh, what do you mean, let's go? But, oh, son,
it's done.
let's go.
It's done. It's
Bro,
done.
no, that is my birthday now, yeah.
Everyone's
Bro, It's my birthday, yeah. You pay. Start looking at the bill like. Sorry. Did we get that?
Excuse me. Can you take off the service charge?
Bro, alright. You know what it is? I swear. You know what it is?
Game awareness, fam.
Yeah.
If you do that, if you do that, I will just pay.
I get the smooth
I
now.
hear it.
I get the smoothness. I get the smoothness.
I get the smoothness.
I get the smoothness.
I hear it.
No, I get the smooth.
That's what it is.
I
hear it. But you know, it's one thing I give kudos to my missus. She's good at that.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like one of my birthdays, sent man to Dubai.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
But she done the thing where, me and you are going for your birthday. I said, oh no, lit man.
But you spent.
I got to the airport, my brethren were there.
Oh, so it wasn't even her. It was. Hey, that was actually for you.
As in, she packed her suit, bro. She had her suitcase.
pretended.
Went airport, bro.
Let's go.
That is mad.
Hey, well done, man.
That is mad.
That's good. Shout out you.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
So, you get me? And I didn't.
Hey, wow.
And me, I'm sharp, you know. But I didn't clock a thing.
Clock at all, yeah.
I ain't clock a thing, bro. I just see my brethren coming out of camera. I'm like, what's going on?
Hey, what we looking at?
on?
No, it's lit still.
Landed in Dubes, one of my brethren. Opened the door one day, another one flew it. Like, bro.
Wow.
Well
Wow.
done.
Smooth, bro.
Well done, my dad.
But let me tell you something.
Yeah.
If anyway, man, it was a good birthday, man.
No, I wanted to finish. Stop like that.
Nah, what I'm saying is that if something went wrong, so you know me, yeah, it's not about how grand it is, bro. If it's grand, but it's janky on the way there.
I'm getting the sense.
It needs to be
smooth.
It needs to be smooth. I don't even mind.
The logistics is planned.
A gent or something, and it's smooth.
It's smooth, yeah.
Do you get me?
I get you.
So for you, it's not the gift. It's just
How it's a pros. The gift's important as well. Don't get it twisted. I need to like it, bro. But just the process there, bro, just needs to be smooth,
That's
bro.
the adult in you, yeah, because you know what it takes for it to be a smooth process. You know it's not easy just to. So for it to be smooth, you know someone tried. It's not about the scale, but that experience that makes.
No, that's a mad, bro. Flying.
That was cool.
What? With your man there?
Serious, bro.
Because normally they'll fly you out, but you're still.
Bro,
The money you spend is like.
I'll take you to the leg. But if you want to G, that's your own.
Bro, she even sent, fam, man's got dropped down. My monzo, man, just seen bread. She was like, yeah, spend.
Nah.
I swear, bro.
Hey, marry her again. Marry her again, bro. Marry her again.
That makes sense.
That's actually mad.
It was lit, bro. Man, you get me?
Nah.
I sent the bread back though. I was like, come on, man, it's enough.
I'm a big man, you
I sent the bread back though. I sent the bread back. There comes a point where it's
There comes a
like,
point where it does venture into the Christmas treatment.
Wait, did you send it straight away or wait to see how much the holiday?
No, I said it, man. I said it straight away, man. You got to send it back straight away. You know what it is? No, you're a couple. You got to start thinking like financial planning, bro.
He's true, you know.
You pay for it later. Wait. I just say it to Dubai. You need to buy Robovac.
Yeah, bro.
The maddest thing is, bro, you can't talk wicked for like 3 weeks. Can't talk wicked for 3 weeks.
When you're mad, you got to think, wait, how is this going to affect that?
Bro.
No, word.
Bro,
As long as it's not for the journal, guys.
But you say, bro, listen, I say it to my missus all the time. She'll be like, oh, I want to do this, I want to buy that, I want to buy that. And I'll be like, bro, listen, we got to think about this one.
relax.
She's like, oh, no, don't worry. Like, I'll cover it. Bro, if next month comes and you say to me, for anything,
And I hear this story.
for anything that, like, can you help me do that? I paid for it. That thing for the month before, I've essentially paid for it, bro. So I told my missus, now listen, all of our payments is together. Or papa. Everything is together, bro. We are one, bro. They gotta do that thing properly.
Question for you, man, as well, though. Do you feel like
Why are you holding the popcorn like that?
no, because I was I can't feel it.
That's yours, bro.
That's why we get onto it.
They asked for it in the email.
Yeah,
We got it for them.
bro. Like, bro, bro, you can have it, bro. Like, it's alright, bro.
Massive.
Bro,
I got a question.
If you don't answer the question, you get it.
No, bro, enjoy it.
You know what's mad? I was trying to do two things at once. I wanted to get my question out.
The positioning was
I
hilarious.
really like Suicide Squad. It was hilarious. I really did. Let me balance it. Get my question out. When you gonna answer it?
But you had a question.
I don't want it over. You do. Nah, but I was gonna ask, do you think like the rhetoric of like church boys not getting girls? Do you think that's true? Like, you know, this notion of like, oh yeah, like church boys don't have no game, or like they're a bit sneaky and stuff like that. Like, do you think that's true, or do you just think like girls are just forcing that narrative because they want the bad guys?
I think it's a particular type of guy that they're talking about, innit? But obviously there's different types of men in the church, but predominantly you'll find that there's more women in the church generally, innit? You know what I mean? And I guess certain men might feel like because now they're Christian, they might have to become a certain type of way, innit? You get what I mean? Like, you know, like the whole like you don't have a personality anymore because like you're Christian now. Like you don't. Obviously, there's things that will change in it. Like you're not going to be exactly the same, but certain man might take it to like a whole different extent in it. Do you get what I mean? So I think, yeah, there's definitely still mandem in church, like definitely. But I do hear what they're saying when they say that. Still, a lot of people, they get into church and then they completely like change.
That becomes their personality.
Yeah, becomes their personality.
So it is. I think the game thing is subjective, bro. I think when everyone gets older, everyone knows themselves. Do you get? And once you get to a place where you know yourself, you know how you talk to girls, you know how you're gonna relate with them and all that kind of stuff. So I think when we was younger and they wanted the cool kids, they didn't have game for you then. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Now that you're older, you know what you need. They've got a limited game for you. Do you get what I'm saying? But do you know what it is as well? Yeah, it's kind of like the whole, like back in the day when you talk about nerds, and you was like, oh, nerds didn't have game and all that kind of stuff. Now nerds, fam, whatever,
They're killing it, bro.
whatever woman or whatever it is,
they do well.
because they're doing well in life. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's like that power shifts or whatever it is, yeah. But then I feel like because of that, then you get like some nasty men out of it. If you get what I'm trying to say, like because you didn't get girls or didn't get the attention before and all that kind of stuff. Now you've got something that can bring that to you.
Yeah, I get you.
You don't have to deal with it and all that. It gets a bit nasty. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I don't really like all of that. But one thing I will say is that, like, if I'm being completely honest, yeah, I'll be real. The church man that had game weren't church man.
Yeah.
That's what
You get what I'm trying to say?
Wait, so you're trying to say you can't be a real church man and have game?
No.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
You can still, but you know,
I'm saying when we was young.
When
Okay,
we're younger,
fair.
yeah. So for example, I was gonna say that as well. Just like, obviously, we didn't grow up like we weren't always saved.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So in each of our friendship groups, like, as we got older, we were one of the only Christians within certain. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, my friends weren't really Christian, bro. It was really just man. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, everyone's gone through a transition. At that point, I've gone through a transition. So now, obviously, I'm Christian. I'm trying to take my walk more seriously. But there's a life before that. Do you get me? And really and truly, I think a lot of the time, but when you're growing up, that's really the training ground. When it comes to girl confidence, man, them like, listen, me and my brothers make a joke here that the way we respect people, and to be fair, we used to say this back in the days, but the way we respect people is, how are you in school? That's what we used to say. Like, how are you in school? Like, if you weren't rated in school, you can't come to us 10 years later and act up. That's where we used to see it.
It's like it's like your core.
It's like your core ground.
That's how a lot of London black boys.
Bro, do you know why though? Do you know why we to see it that way? Because them man, the man you were in school with, you couldn't fake it for them, bro. Do you get me? They're with you for 5 years. They've seen that. Obviously, listen, people change as well, by the way. So man's not discounting that, but that age is the training ground. So I feel like, again, we weren't saved at that age. So you're out there, you're chatting to girls, you're doing your thing, you got your man them, you're getting into like whatever. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And that age, you're really learning the ropes of how to chat to girls. You're moving to girls on the road, bro. You're learning. Do you get me? Whereas if you're in an environment, where you're restricted from doing that.
Exactly.
Yes.
If you're in an environment, bro, where you're kind of discouraged from talking to girls,
Different.
bro, and then at a later stage, you're like, all right, cool, I'm gonna start doing this, bro. There's gonna be an imbalance somewhere.
Yeah, I get you.
This is the thing when we talk about like the whole purity thing. Do you get? because they make it seem like from a young age, like this whole thing, any kind of sex, all that kind of stuff, it's horrendous, it's bad, it's evil, this is that and the other. Yeah. Then when you get into a place where, like someone said this recently, like holy sex, like as in you're in the confines of marriage.
Man, don't know what to
do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. All of a sudden, it's a bit frigid. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's like it's one of those things where it's like the repercussions of over. And by the way, I say this year, and I'll clarify my stance on this year, but like the repercussions of over censoring, protecting, shielding, restricting your child is they will get to a place where they feel like a deer at headlights. That being said, I saw the other day, mum's talking, my missus told me that, my missus saw it, told me about it, said that she saw mums were talking about prom.
Okay.
And they said, oh, yeah, that they book a hotel.
Yeah, mad thing.
They book a hotel.
Wait, sorry?
Yeah, mad
for
thing.
their sons and daughters.
Yeah, that one gone too far.
Aye.
To do what?
To do what?
No, you know, bro. You know what it goes, man.
Then stupid people were even saying in the comments, we didn't even do anything. We just fell asleep anyway because the prom is tiring.
Oh, shut Wait, sorry, what demographic were these mums?
American.
Yeah, you wouldn't be surprised.
You know exactly what demographic they were.
That is wild.
And to what bro said as well in terms of like, I think as well, some of those statements about obviously the man them like from church not being, or not having game or whatever, also comes from similar to what you said, but from a lady's perspective. They're also exposed to the role. So what they're expecting a man of God to look like is also being influenced but from what they saw coming up. Do you know what I mean? In terms of like, so obviously you can benefit from the fact that you've been out, you know what I mean? You've spoken to people, you've been of the world. So, you know, when you're talking the type of way... I said you've been of the world. But obviously, there's a way in which now you can flex within that maybe someone else couldn't because you've had that. And obviously, it goes the same for them. It like just because now you're saved doesn't change the fact that I like a man that speaks the type of way. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, but it's harder now because it's like what you said. Those things that made you cool and able to ting aren't really what
you learn.
Do you get it? So it's hard to really. It's far and few between that you're gonna find that
balance.
You get me? Because technically, those attributes aren't really built on the things that are supposed to be built on.
Bro, it's not one size fits all though, only. You always get that hybrids and all that.
Of course.
Like, if I'm being real, a lot of the time when they say church boys don't have game, like really and truly, there will be church boys that have been around the roles and the mandem and all that kind of stuff. But they're just maybe a bit more timid, and that's why you're calling him a church boy, not because he's actually a church boy. You know what I'm trying to say? So there's also that thing as well, because they think anyone that's a church someone is a very timid, unassuming kind of person.
I'd like to understand what though, like, do you get what I mean? Like when he doesn't have game, what's he saying to you, kind of thing?
No, but maybe he's just not feeling it.
That's a good question.
I think maybe the church boys they're talking about.
But exactly, so they're not feeling them.
Yeah, because
that's also
it goes both ways. Because there's some church guys that are also they like what they like.
Word.
Some of the girls in the church, maybe the way they come is not really. They want a girl that's saved, but with a bit of edge. Do you get what I mean?
No, it's not edge, bro. That man, you want to go that sexy. And listen, you just got, fam, we say it all the time, you just got to say it.
Fez?
Man, look at that.
You know when someone's speaking your mind and you're like, because if I say they will arrest me, say it. If I say they will already started, sheets, nigga. Sheets.
He said
that's why I said they will arrest me. That's why I said
That's not what he said.
That's what he said.
But it's just on what you were saying that some of the men, the church girls, just like bro said that some of the men them are also vice versa looking at some of the girls and they're like, listen, like you're not sexy that in the way that you present yourself, bro, and that's what they want as well. Do you know what I mean? So it goes both ways, and obviously traditionally, if you've grown up in church and you're abiding by that way of life, bro, you're not gonna dress in that kind of way.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you get me? You're not
built on that.
You're not built on that. That's not what you're taught. Do you get me? And for both parties, men and women, sometimes you got to question your preferences. Like sometimes you got to question, all right, where's my preference from? Do you know what I mean? Like I say all the time, that sometimes when
Tip drill?
bro,
That's what
it's crazy. But sometimes you got to be like, listen, like I say all the time with, because we get dilemmas in, and one of the dilemmas we answered the other week, well, questioning the girl saying, where is your view or your understanding of what a man, where's that coming from?
Yeah.
Do you get me? Because to us, what you describe doesn't sound biblical. It sounds like a red pill.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's what it sounds like. So you're getting your view of what a man is from there. And then you're expecting someone who's a Christian to have that. Vice versa with man them.
It's the pillars.
Man them might be looking at like other types of women, like baddies and that.
You should clarify what red pill is though.
Oh yeah, like red pill content is like this, like what's it, Manosphere, Andrew Tate, like all them man.
Manosphere.
I think the answer is somewhere in between. I think to a certain extent, you touched upon a good point of, especially if you were in the world before coming into church. You've obviously developed preferences of things that you like. You like a girl that's a certain type of way. She looks a certain type of way. She has certain mannerisms and whatnot. And obviously, when you come to Christ, like that doesn't go away. And the girls who are also on the Jesus thing won't present. On the Jesus thing.
It's funny. I saw the old school bridges on the train still. I saw old school bridges on the train, but I seen them in years. Came out of bin. Was that bro? You say what you saw on the Jesus thing? Yeah. Hey, bro. I was like, yeah.
The man have been I saw one of my bridges, bro. He said, "Yeah, what you doing now?" All that kind of stuff. Yeah. So from back in the day, see, man's just working, bro. Like man works. I told him where I work, what to do, and all that kind of stuff. And he's like, swear done. I didn't know you was sneaky like that, bro.
Because you were. No. Because you were. Bro, you don't matter. So many of us not cool. Bro. Man said that was have a joke.
Yeah.
Hey, just so you understand the kind of man he had a cast on his arm.
Say none.
You know that. It's funny, bro. Yeah, sorry, bro. Go on.
Nah, but what I'm trying to say is, we can look at this question.
I'm funny.
Bro, I didn't know you was sneaky like that, bro. I was like, what? Because I can imagine, bro. Look at him. I just got a 9 to 5, bro.
Something's got to be that, bro.
You go work. Hey, yo, she said that you go work. Hey, bro, I got a mortgage, bro. Hey, bro, literally.
Hey, 2016, I'll never forget it, bro.
That's so funny.
Sorry, man.
Hey, go on, man.
Yeah, bro. I got it. Bro, we diverted best. But what I was trying to say is, we could take this conversation so many different ways. Because the same way, like some Christian girls might think Christian guys are sneaky, some Christian guys might think like, right, there's no Badinas in church. It can work both ways. Because if you're out in the world, you've built up a certain mindset of what you think you're attracted to.
You have a taste.
What you're looking for. Yeah, you build up a taste. And if that's not met in church, then it's like, there's that conflict of, I want my girl to have these values, but she don't appeal to me the way I'm used to being appealed to. So I think the answer is somewhere in between, because I think some man, like when they were in the world, they walked around with a certain bravado and a certain confidence that they dropped when they came to Christ, which I think you don't need to drop it.
I think just on that, it just depends on where was that coming from. Because sometimes, and this not all the time. Sometimes it's genuine confidence and bravado, but you change. You're thinking, bro, is it pride? So, for example, when I say like these man know, when I became saved, one of the biggest things man had to drop was pride. In that. Like, what do you mean you're dropping that kind of joke, man? You wouldn't say that before.
Yeah.
Bro, that's what I'd be thinking, bro. I remember, I'll never forget, one of my brethrens time ago came out of jail, so we all went to his house, went to see him now. And then there was one youth, and I know him from back in the days. Then I made man, them are dumb. So I was like, shut up, man, if I punch you up, just as a joke. And he was like, nah, I'm not like that no more, bro.
I'm sorry.
Bro, I'm not actually going to punch you.
I'm actually sorry, bro.
It was a joke. But I'm saying that's the mentalities, though. That's how deep the mentalities are, bro. Like, So going back here,
I'm sorry, I have to get that one. Sorry, what you saying? Don't
get the 9.
As in, like, I'm not a nerd, though.
yeah, bro, as in,
That's
as
funny.
in, that can't happen. But that's how deep the mentalities go. That's how much that pride is on our minds, bro.
Wow.
So
They can't even
sometimes,
joke around.
bro. So sometimes.
but
The confidence, the bravado thing is from the wrong place. So then when you switch it up, bro, you drop it.
No,
and
but
it looks different.
I agree. I agree with what you're saying in terms of you need to scrutinize
Question.
the way
Yeah.
and question everything. I don't disagree with that in the slightest. But what I'm saying, okay, I'll give like examples. Like, let's say before you were like you got saved, like you had a good fashion sense, like I mean, you get saved now. It's all Chelsea boots and blazers. Come on, man! Come on, man! You're wearing the little fedora hats and that, man. The babes don't like that, bro, man. Chill out, man.
This is the conversation about modesty, though.
Hey,
Innit?
fedora jokes.
So, for example, Fedora and Chelsea boots.
Never stop greeting girls like that.
But I'm saying
It was a move at one point.
what fedora Chelsea boots.
Just like boat shoes, chinos, and checkered shirt was a drop at one point. At one point, it was the drop.
Yeah, it was a drop.
That's what I was about to say. Some man should wear it, bro. You need to wear that to raves, though.
Some man should wear
Yeah,
it.
but some man are wearing that now. Some man are wearing that
Fedora
now.
hat is joke,
But
though. That
what
man
I'm
would be
saying is,
tempted to say what I
it's hard for me if like a female friend comes to me and it's like,
Brother.
oh, there's this my man in my church trying to move to me, and I don't really feel him and stuff. Like the advice would still be like, still judging by the contents of his heart and his intention and like, do you know what I mean, like, is he doing well for him? Well, not even necessarily doing well for himself, but as he got his head,
character.
do you know what I mean, what's his character like exactly? But there's a part of me that's like, if I see bro and he's on a this on a bad thing, like I'll hear it. The same way if my boy comes to me, big man thing, I'll hear it. The same way if my boy comes to me and it's like, oh, there's this girl at church, but like she's come to Christ now. She's all wearing kitten heels and the swag is just mad.
It exists on both sides.
It exists on both sides. So my thing is like,
it's not a one side.
Man, them
my
are
thing
likely,
is,
man.
when we come to Christ, like we should question everything we did before, but we shouldn't get wrapped up in trying to
Appearances.
in trying to present ourselves too holy because
It's fake. Yeah.
Going back to what you were saying,
you go.
going back to what you were saying, we can now question that as well.
Yeah.
So the same way we can question
Absolutely,
how we
bro.
were before, we can question our intention as to why do I feel the need to let everyone see that I'm mad form now? You know? I'm saying, you can just be you, even the way you talk, even the way you talk, just be you. Do you know what I mean?
Being yourself.
I think that's the difficult like nuance of the transformation process that some people go through. So when they die to self and actually now saved, etc., I think some people do take it to an extreme. Now I do understand when
PK.
You know when they get faster come to church.
You know? Wait.
What's the nuance?
Doctor, pastor, bishop, barrister, busy.
so funny. I'm actually a PK as well. But no, like that transformation is a deep one and it's very personal to people to the sense that you start to look at your old life and you want to be a new creation and it's like you want to change every aspect. You're so in love with God and you're changing so many aspects of yourself, innit? And I think to a degree, some people start to lose a sense of the individuality.
Definitely.
To the point, like, you know, that there's even church tones and brother, my brother, my sister.
I'm talking like that, man.
And to an extent, some people get to a degree where you then struggle to kind of perceive the actual personality to the point that your whole demeanor and personality is now church. Whereas, yes, you're now saved and God is within you and your life is centered around Christ, but God wants to follow you in every aspect of your person. It doesn't mean you have to kind of like, and I think it goes back to what you were saying in the sense that what is your old personality rooted in? Is your old personality rooted in things that are not of God? Maybe your confidence stems from the fact that you get bare girls. Maybe your confidence stems from pride, etc. Now those are things, as you're transforming, that will change.
Of course.
But like, some people go to the extreme, like, I need to not have swag anymore. I need to not.
That might be like a certain like church cultures as well. You know, like for example, like
That's the thing.
If you go to a specific
Certain type of
church,
church.
life, fam.
like you can go inside and you're transformed into that church.
They have an identity.
They have an identity.
The church like that and then still everyone that went in there, bro, within 2 weeks they transformed. Like they were, when they came to school, their ties were long, like as in they proper. You get what I'm trying to say, like, bro, like. But you know what it is?
My brother,
I can't lie, yeah. Like with everything in life nowadays, yeah, there's room for everything, bro. Because some people need to do that though. Do you
think so?
Some people, bro, like
come from
how
different
deep
places.
rooted.
Fair, I get what you're
in the
saying.
wrong stuff. Like their bravado and all
They
that
need
kind of
to
stuff
change.
is, they need a hard stop. It's kind of like there's a place in the Bible, Jude, where it talks about there's some people that you rescue them like they're in a burning fire, you snatch them out the fire. Other people be wise, take time with them and all that kind of stuff, yeah. And it's kind of like saying, you know, like if someone's on drugs or whatever, hard drugs, you're not going to say to them, alright, cool, just take a little bit less each day.
It's more of a drastic
but
thing.
for
You're
some
going to
it's
tell them
like that,
cold
though.
turkey. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, for some, and that's what I'm saying, it's both, innit? And I think my thing is that when you start deconstructing like raw, like what's like my identity rooted in, sort of thing, those are the questions.
You might need a drastic
Bro,
change.
it's so subjective, bro.
Yeah.
Someone else can't really tell you what's you and what's not really.
And I feel like we also come from a bit of a place of privilege in a way. And then the reason I say that is because all of us can say that we grew up in church, right? So in terms of where you've been able to sort of build a personality for yourself, it's always been connected to Christianity in some sort of way. You've all sort of met aunties and uncles who have personality but are great Christians. So you've seen what it is to have a personality of your own and still be a Christian. So you've always known that I don't need to necessarily relinquish who I am just to become a Christian. You've seen that. Whereas some people, like you said, they come from a completely different background. They ain't seen that, and they might need to do that. Because all they've seen is a madness.
But I question, for me, it's like, what is bringing about the change? Because the Holy Spirit will convict you naturally as you deepen your relationship with God.
Yeah.
Is the heart of your change because you think that's how you should look in order to fit in and be accepted? Or is it because God is doing a thing in you and your conviction now requires you to not dress a certain way?
That's an answer that they will have to. That's not.
And that's the answer that a lot of them, they don't even know for themselves. Bro. I'll be real with you. Like let's think about anything, bro. When you're in the transition, like for example, I don't know if you man kick ball when you was younger and all that kind of stuff. But when you start going to the places where everyone's kicking ball and you start clocking what they're wearing and all that kind of stuff, you're like, oh crap, man's wearing normal socks. I needed the football. No one's wearing the full size shin pads. So you clock slowly and it's almost like fake it till you make it. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like you want to feel like you belong. And a lot of the time, if I'm being real, a lot of the identity crisis that everyone goes through is you want to feel like you belong. Like you go to work and all of a sudden, I don't speak like this at work. You're not speaking like this at work. Why? Because you want to feel like you belong. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So a lot of the time, trust me, like, and it's difficult, bro, because yes, from the outside looking in, it is privilege as well. We can be like raw. And that's why spaces and conversations like this are important, obviously, innit? We can be like, nah, be yourself. Boom, boom, boom. Some people don't know how to be themselves. Whilst
that's a very interesting comparison you just said there about the work thing, because I'm a victim of that as well. When you're in certain work settings,
of course, bro.
Naturally, you
I can even tell by how your voice is changing.
Yeah, you assimilate.
I said assimilate.
It's very interesting.
The work thing is crazy though.
It's mad. I'm a different person.
I put myself on a call one time,
Sometimes I'm like, who am I?
And you know, I had a call with a client one time, bruv, I actually felt sick with myself. You know when you're ending the call like, all right, cheers, mate. I went, Ta. I said, Dr. Umar would be so pissed. Dr. Umar would be so pissed. I said, Ta, bro.
I've come off the call, I made a joke here, bro. The joke is so sneaky, bro. I'm there with joke. Joke is so sneaky. You know sometimes on your screen, it's like, alright, so I've ended the call, I locked my laptop. But that screen, I just see my reflection, bro. I'm just looking at myself like, bro. Who am I, bro?
This is me every day.
The joke was crazy.
I clocked I was too deep into the Matrix where one time we was at Eman's house, and his mum was on the phone or whatever. And before she was leaving the phone or whatever, I was all right, cheers. She said, cheers. Are you not drinking?
Can I tell you what I mean? I'm so good. And you should have far gone through. You might not clock it. She said, are you man drinking?
That's funny.
I was having a meeting at church, I was like, guys, let's have a round robin and just.
Never ever.
They said have a what?
Guys, let's circle back. Let's circle back.
Bro, there's times I sit around, let's park that. I'm like,
Let's park. It's crazy.
You know what my thing is as well?
It's crazy.
who have I become?
You know what my thing is? Do you think? So you see the same way we're talking about these kind of like that people that shapeshift and like it comes across as though it's fake or whatever, and like they're playing a role and whatnot. Yeah. Do you think the work people are looking at you like that?
What
You see, like, so in that, so you look.
Devil.
Brain-
Come on, mate.
100%.
They're waiting for it to slip. Come on, mate. They're waiting for it to say something.
Show us your black. Come on, mate.
A previous manager asked me, where's your accent from? He said, I sussed you out, bro.
You're thinking, I don't even know.
Wait.
I don't even
That
know.
is actually, I've never thought of that question.
Bro.
That's actually mad. I'm all trying to do tar. They're thinking, look at this waste, man. We don't even say like that.
Yo, everybody, the answer is yes, though. The answer is yes.
We don't even say like that. My brain is actually. I've actually never thought about it like
The
that.
funniest thing is,
That's actually crazy.
he is the exception from the rule.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Completely, bro.
You see when he's on the phone, bro. One time he's at the yard. He was on a work call now.
Relationship.
He's like, yeah, like, have you checked the SharePoint? Nice. Yeah.
Wait, you talk to them like that?
Gareth.
It's different. It's a relationship thing though. It's different.
Wait,
Isn't it?
what
And
industry?
banking, but it's like it's different. It's different.
No,
it's different.
Nah, bro, it's possible.
It's different. It's different.
It's different.
My setup at work is completely like you will
Yeah,
never find.
different
You'll never find
though.
work.
It's different,
but still.
If you explain the setup, you'll get it.
Yeah.
Fair.
And
Nah, that doesn't sound normal, fam.
Like they come to my wedding and abroad.
Okay.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean?
okay,
So it's like it's literally it's a relationship.
It's still bad.
But my thing is very much
crazy,
like
though.
don't get twisted. Obviously, I understand like code switching generally, innit? Like there's certain things you even do unconsciously. Do you know what I mean? You walk into a room, you meet somebody new. The way you chat to them is not going to be the same as the way you chat to your brethren. The way you chat to someone's mum is not going to be the same way you chat to. There's a level to code switching, innit? But when it's like you're unrecognizable,
It's a mad thing, isn't it?
I'm against that. I don't like that. I genuinely don't like that. Even outside of work setting, yeah, I want to be as much as myself as I can, and I don't want to shift. I don't want to shift because of where I am or who I'm chatting to. And obviously, I don't get it twisted. I get it. Like I get that. Like certain times, like you have to kind of like play a role, put on the hat or whatnot, innit? But you see what I just said about like the way they're looking at you. I'm like. You're looking at me like,
yes.
So what am I pretending?
That's what you letting convincing though. I'm convincing still.
You know what? It's like I feel like it's like you see when you see Oyibo people doing Nigerian accents, bro. As good as they say.
I don't think our code switching is as bad as
I don't think it's that bad.
We're still British at the end of the day.
Like, you not talking like we just kidding.
Yeah, you gotta validate that.
There are Oyibo people that have grown up in Nigeria as well. But even when they do their thing,
I know
you're still gonna be like, do you know what I mean?
But that's just because we're like.
So for us, I genuinely feel like the answer is yes. And that's why I agree with what you said.
But you know, for us here, a lot of the time as well at work, one thing I clocked is that it's a class thing more than anything.
Yes.
So the way that
more class.
the way I speak, so in my industry, it's funny because it's kind of the opposite. People
What industry in?
tech.
Oh,
Yeah,
my brother.
So we'll talk after.
I see you, techie.
So what happens there is in meetings, people tend to try to dumb it down a bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because because fam, no one's wearing a suit to me. Like, do you get me? Everyone's wearing
very
like casual. People are casual. So when you're talking to certain people, it's like everyone's trying to be more relatable. They've moved to Camden. Do you get me? They've moved to Shoreditch now. They moved to Peckham Rye.
So it's the opposite.
Until you go client side though, innit?
Until you go client side. When you go client side,
Everyone
you
switch
have to
out.
fully-
you got to switch it up, bro. But
Telephone voice.
it's different, innit? So yeah, man.
I just think as long as you like, for me, I would be sick if people think my character's different in different settings. So my thing is, irrespective of whether it's my public or private life, my character should be the same across the board.
Yeah.
Now,
100%.
in terms of how much of my personality people have access to in these settings, it could be different. So like in the work setting, you may not see my banterous side, you may not see the unserious side as much, but my character should still be the same as someone who knows me outside of work. And that's my like main mindset.
Yeah.
I like to go deep.
Go on, pause.
I like to,
Yeah.
Whoa, buddy.
He's married.
No, I was actually gonna say deprivation of liberty. No, do you know what it is, yeah? My thing is that just talking about being the same everywhere, yeah. Character wise, yeah. So my thing is that no one can. There's some people that still fit in this bucket, innit? Fair enough. But yeah, your manager, colleague, whatever it is, has pissed you off severely. Yeah, you know how to hold yourself. Don't go into another setting and pretend you don't know how to hold yourself.
Yeah.
No.
That's a fact.
Of course.
But that's I don't think people think that. I think people feel like, oh no, I'm a different person.
No, I say, bro, I say all the time to people, bro, like, you act like you're mad, bro. If your manager said to be quiet,
Bro, the truth.
if your manager told you be quiet, bare people be like, oh,
straight.
you get all right, cool.
Like,
You go offline here, you start venting, you start messaging HR, be like, yeah, we need to have bro. You know how to calm down, bro. Do you know what I mean? So it's a skill we all know.
And I'll be real, yeah. I feel like all of this, yeah, especially like because I feel like the most common place that we code switch is work, and then obviously when we're speaking to elders, if we're being we still do the thing where it's like, oh, you're right,
you start adding your accent back to certain words.
Why do we do that?
When you speak to your grandma in Nigeria, though, she says, talk the English I can understand. So that's where it comes from.
This guy said, why do you do that? This time, this guy will speak Yoruba on purpose, bro. Why do you do that? You know how we do it, bro.
He's a way.
I remember seeing that clip. Oh, really? I was arguing about hey, listen. Nah, that was cinema.
Wait, that was cinema.
I understand it more than speaking.
These are
bro.
He's a berry.
His thing is pause.
You were born there, though, innit?
Yeah,
I was born in Nigeria.
Okay. When did you come in then?
To be fair, we were all
we were all born in Nigeria.
That's
When did you
But he stayed longer.
Okay.
just to make it clear.
He does something there still, but
You know he did.
Don't worry,
you
man.
know.
Don't worry, man.
Don't worry.
You know what
people know.
He makes it seem like
How greedy.
Wait, you might all born in UK?
Yeah. Fam, why you shocked?
Why you saying that?
Your skin's bare fresh, bro.
You weren't exposed to
Queen's Hospital and all these things there, innit? I don't even know what was born, bro. You might have been on these, bro.
I've got a question though.
How do you know your age though?
Hey, you got me that. I don't even know.
We have a question.
That was funny, bro.
What's it? Obviously, light-hearted one. So obviously, we want to listen to music, right? And I guess obviously, on the journey of becoming obviously closer to like God, getting more like Jesus and whatnot, you know, you try and listen more to gospel music and stuff like that. So my question to you guys is like, what's that journey and process been like? Because I like music, right? I love music, and obviously it's not a sin to listen to secular music, right? However, obviously the question is, what does it influence and what does it push you to do, right? So my question to you guys is, what's that been like for you guys on your journey? Because as someone that loves music, I love like just seeing how, like how do you guys find that?
Before you answer,
Yeah.
I was gonna say that. What do you think about the state of music now, though?
In general?
Yeah.
From what perspective? Like just more so.
So for example, my take on it is that I think it's in the bin.
Yeah.
I think quality of music.
Yeah.
Like even listening to, I don't feel like back in the day it used to be a bigger conversation about not listening to secular music. Now I find it easy.
Yeah, because it's not like some music is trash.
Nothing gone in, bro.
Bare music I listen to is old.
I listen to old.
Bare music I listen to is old.
This is Young Steph.
Yeah.
You're trying to say that.
That's why people like my piano.
That's actually a good point.
No, it's true.
Bro. But even on that one, bro.
Yeah.
Google the lyrics of what you're listening to.
Nonsense, innit?
No, not even that it's nonsense. I mean, like, make sure you know what you're taking.
Because there's some.
Make sure you know. Bro,
There's some that we clocked.
any single time I listen to any
Incantations, bro.
I guarantee.
Yeah.
Is that time when we went to what was it South Africa? Obviously, he's like, yo, like, what does it say?
Yeah.
There's songs about ancestors and that.
Yeah,
And that song is peak.
bro.
If you didn't know, you'd be there.
What tune?
Wow.
I mean, that bo go. That one.
Nah,
The thing is,
The tune.
you introduce you to that tune, you love it.
You love it. But he's talking about ancestors.
Yeah, bo is like you're calling out to your is calling out to your
Yo.
grandma.
And then she's in the video. She's on a river on this like little canal, going to a place with a little
massive.
torch, going
Yeah,
into
yeah,
like,
And the vibe. So even back to the kind of like the music thing, like when we were young, you know, like do you remember like True Fine Hip Hop and that? Like back in the
Yeah, I remember that. That scarred me. I can't listen to no one. Michael Jackson's in hell. Beyonce, Jay-Z. I remember they played it in Sunday school for us. I was shook, bro. I was scared, bro. I was scared, fam.
That's the kind of like the generation, I guess, like the upbringing, like we kind of brought up in.
Yeah.
terms of that. So be very aware of what you're taking in. Obviously, like you have periods where it's like, I guess for me, like when I was a bit younger, obviously you just listen to whatever in it. You don't really care like that. More so now, like again, obviously, like so stuff like the Mapiano and that, more recently, I listen to it. Since we went to South Africa, bro, I listened to it.
Especially freestyle.
More so the private square Mapiano.
Okay.
Bare.
Yeah.
Bare of it was obviously like instrumentals and stuff like that. And a lot of it is actually like, alright, cool, about God. About Jehovah. Like our God kind of thing, innit? But Google the lyrics and whatnot.
Yeah.
But generally, you just need to be careful about what you're taking in, innit? Take that very seriously. So like, I always talk about like when God speaks to me, a lot of the time it's through like worship music and stuff like that. So like, I can wake up in the morning and then there's a song on my heart and it's a worship song. And then I watched one thing where someone was like, whenever you get like that sort of inkling or tugging, go to like try and find where it speaks about that particular song in the Bible, words of that song in the Bible, meditate on it, prayer and stuff like that. But there's times whereby, so like, bro, I listen to music.
Yeah, bro. Bro.
My intake is stupid.
Crazy,
so I even have like, you know the glasses. So bare time. If I was here and I had the glasses on, there's definitely music playing in the background.
The Ray-Ban meta glasses.
Even though like I'm here, like in the midst of people, there's just always kind of just music playing in. That's just what I'm like, innit?
I think
That's
that's
a manual,
consumption.
bro.
You know when we was doing Spotify Wrapped?
Yeah.
Everyone else's consumption was like 15k, 30k. His was like 180k.
Bro, what are you doing?
There's not enough hours.
You think when you like top 1%?
It was like 80k or something like that.
You're the right person to ask then for me, like obviously because I'm on a journey, right? And for myself, I don't necessarily feel like I have to stop listening to the music that I love, right? Because I understand that I need to question what does it influence me to do, and where does it, and even what you were saying, what is it sort of glorifying and whatnot, right? Sometimes in terms of like the spiritual sense, but in terms of like the actual music I grew up on, I don't feel like I have to stop listening to it. So for someone that takes in music a lot, right? Do you feel like you have to like stop listening to what
so what I was saying just about like when I sleep, I wake up and there's a worship song on my head, I was actually chatting, we did a pod yesterday, and one of the things that Hend was saying was that there was a sermon talking about like certain people are spiritually asleep, basically, innit? Like certain times you're spiritually asleep, you don't know you're spiritually asleep. And I was like, oh, right, like, what are some of the telltales for you, man, innit? So we went through or whatnot. And my one was kind of like, you see, in the same way I could wake up in the morning, there's a worship song on my head. I could wake up in the morning and Zakutanda is on my head. Like, and I'm singing, like, my piano songs like in my head. So I know that, right, you know what am I like filling myself with? You got me? There's too much of that in it. And I think generally, one of the things we learned bro, this might have even been like, it was definitely when we were younger, innit? In that, like, there's a spirit man and your flesh, innit?
Yeah.
So what's feeding your flesh? Stuff like what you take in is feeding your flesh, innit? And a lot of the time, obviously, music gets like music is like the main character in this. It's everything, though, innit? You got what do you watch? Someone might be like, okay, I don't listen to secular music, but you watch like a bad thing, or the sort of conversation that you have is mad, innit? So my whole kind of thing is that you just need to be very, very intentional about what you take in, innit? And the closer you get to God, like you were saying, bro, if you, some of the songs I've been listening to, and obviously now living with my wife, bro, like, some of the songs I've been listening to, I just wasn't listening to this like that before. Just be bare, you know, like just the YouTube worship, red worship, all of these. Like, I'll be listening to bare of, even you, bro. He's put me on to bare of, you know, like the Yoruba worship.
He's put me on to bare.
He's the plug for that one.
Bare. So like more time now, it's kind of like, and again, like music is just not generally not really.
It's not as good anymore.
Do you know? Bare times now, I'm listening to songs that are actually like, okay, cool. I understand what the song is actually about. The song isn't about anything mad per se. Certain songs come on, I'm like, I don't even listen to
So what you
The urge ain't there
like,
yeah, like I'll swipe it, and like ultimately, I think the closer that you get to God, some of these things kind of shake off. And it's not it's not for me to tell you, okay, this is what you need to kind of not do or whatnot, and don't listen to this or go do. The closer that you get to God,
man,
certain things will just naturally, they just won't sit over you anymore.
Just from where you go.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I was gonna say like from a place of real love. Yeah, I think my thing is, I don't want to say something to you that's like gonna then make you feel like, oh, this church thing is long. I'm saying this in general, yeah, because I feel like a lot of the time, even sometimes I tell people all the time, like sometimes I'll be chatting to some of my brethren and that, and sometimes I feel it. They might not say it, or I might see the look, and it's like, yeah, but like you're telling me this. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But my thing is like, and I don't want to say something to them yet again that will make them think, oh, going to church or church and all that kind of stuff is long, innit? But the truth of the matter is, bro, like the Bible talks about how my people suffer for a lack of knowledge, innit? And the reason why I'm saying that, yeah, is because there's certain things that we open up ourselves to, yeah, like unknowingly, innit? And it's not because we've opened up ourselves to it unknowingly that we're gonna get a blight. God will have mercy on whoever he chooses to have mercy on, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? I don't want to take it too deep in it, but what I was going to say about the music thing, yeah, is that I think there's certain times where you'll feel like, do you know what? You need to have checks and balances in place, but there's certain times you'll feel like, do you know what? I don't really feel like listening to music on this drive. Don't listen to music on that drive, bro. And I think that's what we're trying to talk about, training like listening to that little spirit, man, listening to that little voice, because it's not going to be a loud, thunderous clap and the clouds change and thunder and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be very gentle, very quiet, and you just got to listen to that little voice. Do you get?
So one thing I will say is that I appreciate what you just said, because for myself, bro, I know what you're talking about.
I'm not even. You
get? But one thing I will say is that, like, that's why I asked, because obviously for myself, like, I'm somebody that likes that music, but I find that as I start getting closer, naturally, like, it's not a forced thing. It's not a thing where I'm even, bro. Right now, bro. What's that artist? Chantel Rotendo. Chantel Rotendo.
Oh yeah, Chantel Rotendo. Yeah,
listen to her as well. Okay.
Which song? Do you know what I'm talking
about? She's like a Christian brand.
You know that thing where you got to say the same word at the same time. He said Rotendo, he said, Imran.
I'm gonna say that
because So there's like a Christian artist. The point I'm trying to make is like, the point I'm trying to make is like, naturally, like, I'm finding myself replay like, just on the, bro, today I'm driving, I genuinely listening to this music, and I'm just seeing that sort of process. But my thing is more so like, it's not like I'm thinking about it. Do you get it? It's not like I'm doing it. And it's not like with you, for example, you said that you would swipe music away if it came up. I'm not necessarily even seeing it that way. It's just what I like. What I'm like. If Tef came on, I would listen to it. And I think that's what you were saying in a sense where it's like, you will feel when. So I've had times where I'm listening to a drill song, for example, and they'll say something. I'm like, raw.
That's a bit mad.
They might just talk about murder. It's a calm thing. Then I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm deep in all rock. Now,
your spirit is high.
So bro. I think what you're saying is right. Like,
100%. And just to tie it back into what he's saying as well, not to counter it, but it's like, there's also the thing where it's like, you might not get that feeling as well, and you might just take it too far. Do you get? So you might also be in a place where you don't feel convicted to not listening to that drill music that's talking about murder, like and all that kind of stuff. But you still need to have your checks and balances in place as well. Like, am I listening to too much of this music? What have I done to edify my spirit? Like, what have I done on the other side? Have I read my Bible? Have I prayed? I'm not praying at all no more. I'm not reading my Bible at all no more. Alright, cool. I need to have them checks and balances in place. What can change about that? And don't be. Do you know what? In this world now, there is so many different ways you can engage with the word, bro. There's so many different ways you can engage. Bro, you might go phone the man them.
Sorry, Brad. Go on. The way you said it's so funny, Carl. I was talking to my dad like the other day. My dad's a minister at church or whatever, and he was telling me, like, you know, when I'm driving to church, they're AI. They just read the Bible.
Like, obviously, because you see it, like AI,
That's so
they
funny.
can make AI do anything.
Yeah,
So you're right, like,
Imagine.
literally,
People are using AI to make their picture cartoons. People are using it for Bible.
I was gonna say to you, man, like I definitely hear what you're saying and that question. In the last, I'll say 2 years, I'll definitely say God has done a work with me in terms of my taste for music. Like I'm someone that I used to listen to so many different types of songs, and like I went in phases. There was a stage where I was like, okay, like I really got into Imran. Remember, I used to be my car. That's why I thought you were talking about him. And I was like, okay, let me start listening to more gospel music, but with a bit of a twang kind of thing. And like slowly of recent, like you can ask my wife as well, it's like I just don't have the same appetite for worldly music. It just doesn't do it for me. Like even on my runs, I need like more gospel music, or even if it's just like, I don't know if you lot have ever found prayer instrumentals and stuff like that. I'll listen to things like that, and it's like the appetite for secular music is just diminished to the point. Now, don't get me wrong, I could be in an environment and there's secular music playing. Doesn't mean I can't dance and stuff. But generally, like the taste is
I think a lot of the time, and I always say it, Christianity in every element requires honesty. It's just fact. What people want is they want your faith to be prescribed, so they want you to tell them this is exactly what you need to do. And the fact is, Christianity tends not to be like that.
It's not.
Do you get me? It tends not to be like that, really. And when people do try to make it like that, they tend to miss what this thing's about. Do you get me? And we start carving things, and actually, like, not even to go deep again, but it's like we're not worshipping God no more. We're worshipping like our image of perfection of what that looks like. And everything changes, bro. So the truth is with bare things, it's like it's honesty. And I always say it, bro. I say on every pod, the worst type of deception is self. The moment you deceive yourself, you're done. So, but honesty is costly as well. Do you get me? Because something you like, you might have to tell yourself, this is not good for me. Do you get me? And you have to be honest enough to be able to say that, bro. It's uncomfortable. Something that I like, bro, it might just not be good for me. But also, something that's really bad for someone else might not be that bad for me. Do you get me? And you have to, and again, like the Bible says, work out your own salvation. It's very important, bro. So even on the music thing, it takes a lot of honesty, a lot of realization, and not necessarily seeing what another man is doing and saying, you know what, I'm gonna do that. Do you know what I mean? Because that might not be your problem, bro. You've cut out rap. So another man's cut out rap. You've said I'm cutting out rap. Do you get me? But really and truly, fam, you're hearing them talk about sex and Afrobeats. That's your problem. Exactly. That's your problem. But you ain't clocked it. Because you're looking at what our next man is doing. You might be able to listen to rap and you're calm. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it takes a lot of honesty.
I was going to say, like, people underestimate the power of the Holy Spirit because... Again, like even
by the way, guys, I like Afrobeat, so
no, because you're making a point. You're making a point.
Someone could come now and say, "Oh, I listen to X type of music. Is that wrong?" etc. I feel like the right response is let the Holy Spirit because, like, just because someone is still engaging and listening to so many different types of that's the stage they're at. There'll become a stage where you just start to lose the taste for it, and it's like there is no right or wrong. The key thing, like you said, is honesty and actually having that intimate relationship with God and allowing him to know where you are. The Holy Spirit will convict you. It's like, even now of recent, I've discovered there's so many Christian genres. There's like Christian R&B. Oh, I've got found some new artists like Christian R&B, Christian soul, Christian jazz. I'm like, raw, like there's so many different types in it. Do you get what I mean? So for you, bro, honestly, even right now, if you're at a stage where I still enjoy music like that, that's where you are.
No.
There'll come a time when...
Wait. I wasn't. I was just asking.
For me, it's gonna help. So quickly, two things here. First, on the music thing, don't let it just be music as well.
What you watch as well.
It's like, so I remember there was a time whereby it was like
the eyes that give way to the soul.
We did like I think it was a fasting church. I can't remember, innit? But then I was fasting basically, innit? And then I was watching Love Hip Hop. I was actually like, nah.
What am I watching?
What am I watching? Like, this is just a mad thing, innit? But basically, don't let it just be, okay, I've stopped music now. What sort of conversations are you having? What sort of places are you going to? What sort of things are you watching? And then also on the whole kind of like when people kind of like, sometimes people would ask the question, oh, is it cool to, or should Christians, and then fill in the blank basically, or should you go here, should you do this and it? Like, so certain times it's like, it's almost as though like you're kind of like looking at me and saying, oh, because he does it, it's kind of it's calm. It's
cool.
Like,
validated.
Like, don't use me as a version.
Bro,
Ask God about it. And you know, Hen said one time as well, you know, like people will be like, oh yeah, I'm not convicted about it. You say you're not convicted about it, but you're not even like, you don't even read the Bible and pray. So why would you be convicted?
Why would you be convicted?
Like, why would you be convicted about it? Like, so take that very seriously. And then also, just because you can go to that place, just because you can listen to that song, just because you can have that conversation, just because it doesn't mean that you should do it.
It doesn't mean it's
just
right.
because you can, it doesn't mean
everything's permissible. Not everything's conducive.
It's so mad what you said about what you watching. You're watching Love and Hip Hop. So recently, have you not watched Beauty in Black or whatever it is?
No.
I've heard about it.
I've been hearing it's mad, innit? Yeah.
Right.
So of recent, I was watching like, have you watched House of David on Prime?
I started that.
And there's also one called Bible. So I finished House of David. And I was because when I work, I need noise, innit? And then I finished both. Chosen. That's the one I meant. So I finished both, and I was like, I need something to watch. I heard this thing is good, blah blah blah. And I started watching it in the background, and for some reason, I just went on Instagram, and there was like a sermon that went on, and it was like, be mindful what you watch, because there's even things that you watch that they're displaying sin in a way that it validates and makes it seem normal to you. So for instance, adultery is a sin. You're watching a show that adultery is glamorized, and it's like subconsciously your mind is now seeing that as it's acceptable. And I went back to this Beauty in Black, and I'm just seeing them shagging left, right, and centre. And I was like, bro, what am I watching? I just got convicted to stop watching it, and I was like, right, it's so important to feed your spirit.
I used to watch Vikings. You lot watch Vikings before?
No, I've never watched
Vikings. I love it, but
it's about Vikings, bro. It's about Vikings, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
What about them?
No, it's literally about Vikings, bro. Yeah, it's literally about Vikings.
By the way,
I'm on episode 4.
Fair. What Ragnar? Ragnar
Lothbrok. What made you start watching that?
Oh, you stopped?
The truth is, no, I don't want to say it, no, because obviously, bro, never watching it. But no, do you know what it is now? Real talk, yeah. So I watched bare of it. I watched like out to like I think even like season 4, whatever it is, yeah. Then it came a point, yeah, where I just felt like the conviction to stop watching it. And what happened was, bro, like I would watch certain scenes, yeah, because obviously they're very explicit in it in terms of like what goes on. What it's the History Channel that put it on initially, in it, so they're trying to retell how things used to happen back then.
They were like quite barbaric, like very violent, sex, all of that stuff.
And their pagan religion, bro, they'll do something like they'll like cut down a tree, yeah, hollow out the tree, cut it in that so it's like 2 semicircles or whatever, and they'll have it like from the top of the forest all the way to the bottom. Then they'll get like a goat, they'll slit its throat and let the blood trickle all the way down. People will be taking off, splashing it on their face, splashing it on their bodies and all that kind of stuff, yeah. They're doing all of this, yeah. And by the way, I used to watch it. I watched the whole first 4 seasons, bro. And when this thing came out, I'll be like, oh, these are mad. But then it came to a point, yeah, where all of a sudden I just started feeling uneasy about it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
You're taking part in it as well, innit?
I was the same, but I finished it though.
I was gonna say, I'm not there yet. I'm not convicted yet. I'm gonna finish this season 1.
I'm watching it tonight.
I'm gonna finish this season 1 and then I'll make my decision.
They start doing man's genealogy.
Vikings, but the reason why I say that, the reason why I say that is because I felt Vikings, bro.
Yeah.
Deeper level, bro. It was, that was like, man thought Ragnar Lothbrok's story was like kind of my story. I felt it like, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But then it's like, there's certain things here that I've clocked here that you just got to peel off you. Like, it's gonna happen naturally. But my thing as well, is that one thing I don't want to leave this conversation with, is the fact that just rely on your convictions, like I said, like you're saying, like, because if you don't read the Bible, if you don't pray, all that kind of stuff,
you won't get that conviction.
What is your conviction based on? What someone else has said, or one of the clips
just
on social media and all that kind of stuff.
They're not building a relationship.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So my thing is like, it gets to a point where it's just like, again, that verse where it talks about everything is permissible, not everything's conducive. Then some people were asking, as a Christian, can I get a tattoo? It's like, cool. Do you know what it is? It's not that you can't get a tattoo, but what does the tattoo serve? Like, what's it good for? Do you get what I'm trying to say? And it's like, again, you might have your reasons, all that kind of stuff. You might do a deeper dive and X, Y, Z, and boom, 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 and then be like, oh, do you know what? Yeah, it's born of vanity, pride, whatever it is, and you don't get it. Fair enough. Or you might think is, no, I just like the way it looks, so you do get it.
Do you know, is
fair enough, like.
The last thing I'll say on it, as well, is about films in particular, series and stuff. Yeah, I remember someone. I can't remember what film it was, but someone was like, "Oh, yeah, you're watching this, you're watching that. It's graphic, is that?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "Oh, are you watching it?" I said, "Yeah, I'm watching it still." And obviously, there's certain things I stopped. By the way, there's other things I don't. I take it case by case. Yeah, with certain things. Yeah. So for example, there's a point I stopped watching Power.
Okay. Power was wild.
There was a point, but I watch Vikings. So you get what I'm trying to say. Man's not
I
done
don't
it.
watch Vikings. I watch Power Book too.
Case by case.
Case by case.
Man's doing the work.
Man just being honest. Because no, man always likes to be honest. Yeah. So that
100%.
don't look at man like, nah, bro. It's different things. But yeah, and the last thing I'll say is that when they said that to me, I said, you know what it is about when we watch films and series?
Yeah.
If the Bible was a film, it would be crazy.
Yeah, crazy, bro.
By the way, if the Bible was a film, the stuff we would see in there,
is wild.
Like it would be.
See a lot of
It would be.
It was a murderer, bro.
Bro,
From the third person.
it was insane, bro.
It didn't even take long, bro.
Bro, the Bible talks about
And the way he killed him.
crazy things, bro.
Graphic,
It's
bro.
graphic. So I'm always like, listen, be tempered. Like, let your reason be your reason. Do you get me? Just know what you're doing your thing.
yeah.
But yeah, man, that's that.
No,
for
it's
me.
case by case, man. How it affects you is more important than just
I think what you guys said was quite important in a sense where about that conviction thing in terms of you can't just go by conviction because what are you doing to inform that conviction? And I think what you said about reading the Bible, making a relationship, that's the most important thing because then that will inform what you do and that will give you the confidence to believe in no, this is what God's saying to me. And then obviously you can justify it based on whatever you've studied, whatever, and not just, I just feel it. Do you get it?
That's what I'm saying.
So,
I don't like going too heavy on conviction because it's like, what if, like, you don't feel convicted to not steal? Like, what the flip? What the flip do you need a conviction for?
Just don't do it.
What did you do?
Why the hell do you need a conviction about not stealing, bro? It is black and white, bro. Do not steal, bro. Like, what's that? So sometimes people rely on that too much and use it as a caveat. So, I'm not convicted about it.
I think the thing
I'm not
is,
saying that as a direct.
No. The caveat is, if conviction is only as heavy as your
relationship
focus on your relationship with Christ, the more you're deepening it, then conviction is relevant. But if you're not even working on your relationship with Christ, what is conviction? You're not going to get conviction.
Yeah, bro. That was deep. Still.
Do we have time for another? Question?
Wait, how long do you have?
Hey, so don't look at me. Don't look at me. Like I owe you anything.
I wanted to ask this question time ago, but I don't
You
know.
know what it is? I saw that still.
We're calm.
Wait, what's
Said 1 hour 50. 58. Yeah, we got 2 minutes. Quick.
Nah, it's not going to be quick still.
Run it and see.
Only they will respond. We'll keep quiet. We'll keep quiet.
Job, fam.
Ooh.
Yeah, about his life.
About Job.
Like, did you
But then,
Could get deep.
our God said consider.
no.
What?
So, fuck it. We're going.
Okay.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah,
Let's do it. We can do 10 minutes over.
Yeah.
Or 15. Or 20. We started late anyway.
Okay.
Okay, basically, reading the book of Job, there's so many lessons you can learn from it, right? About like the goodness of God, about, understanding what's justice. But then there was something that I took from it, that was quite unique. So the book of Job, so Job, rich man, doing well for himself, had everything going for him, had a nice family, had sheep, had livestock, all of that stuff. Cool. And the way the book of Job is even written, following the story is so interesting. So obviously, devil goes to God like Job, blah, blah, blah. God is bragging like, no, Job is my guy. Like, you know what I mean? If there's one person I trust Job. Like, he respects me, he praises me, all of that stuff. Long story short, God allows the devil to basically punch up Job, innit? It banged him, fam. Fucked him up. Basically lost his livestock.
Family
died. His health deteriorated. His wife even told him to curse God and stuff. His boys even pulled up on him like, yo, big man, this God thing, this Jesus thing, it's mad. He's not even back you. But I'm getting to a question, by the way. But something that was really, really interesting, and I wanted to. So if we look at Job 1:5,
Kai, my boy, at the verse.
So something that Job did yeah, because he was such an earnest man, right, and he was so devout and was so devoted to God, yeah, was not only would he like pray for himself, but he also prayed for his family, right? So Job 1:5, he would rise early to offer burnt offerings for each of them, fearing they might have sinned or cursed God in their hearts during their celebrations. So Job acted as a spiritual intercessor for his family, right? Now, when God permitted the devil to basically test Job and whatnot, God said you could touch everything but Job, right? Even the people he prayed for and stuff, they got touched, but he didn't get touched. Now, here's my question. Do you think you're at the point here, because obviously you man are married, like you, and obviously, do you man have kids yet?
Yeah. He's got 2, right?
You got 2.
No, I got 3.
You got
3?
Wow.
Jesus.
How long you been married for?
7 years.
Oh, fair enough then.
3.
3 and 7.
And you seem so calm, bro.
Yeah, he's good, man.
Hey,
Shut up, man. Congrats.
congrats, bro.
My question is, do you think you're ready to be the priest of your household? Or do you think you have what it takes to be the spiritual leader of your household?
He's already that,
Bro.
man.
You know, listen, you have to get, bro.
Because I deep it now, yeah. The reason I ask is, I don't know about you guys as parents in it, but I remember like my mum would she'll do night vigil by herself.
Yeah, my
As
mum
in,
used to do
church
that,
isn't doing vigil. She'll just not sleep from like 12 to like 3. And she just prayed. Randomly just come in the crib, just holy water. You know what I'm saying? And it's
I'm
like
sleeping, fam.
yeah, just
There was that TikTok thing.
Wake up, so bro. They're not coming there whispering.
the extra virgin olive oil. Do this, bro.
So mad as well, 'cause I'm convinced
I got to go from Jerusalem.
That's the root.
Hey, they love it still.
But there was a level of spiritual discipline that I feel like we met in the hands of our parents. That, you know, I'm not sure how much of that has trickled down into our generation. And we're no longer in a position of, we're not kids anymore. Like we're getting to the stage. Some of us are married. Some of us are going to be married soon. Some of us have children already. And it's like, we're going to slightly have to assume that mantle. So are we ready 100%. For that? Do we actually know that the fight that we're fighting is not physical, it's against principalities and powers?
We had an event that we went to like years ago. Do you not remember? 29/11. They did put on that event, and I remember speaking about exactly this, talking about how we have to be the high priest of our household and stuff, and how we have to cover our family and all that kind of stuff. And the funny thing is, like it in a way, it's like second nature, because you know when you've got someone that's young that like you protect, like you care for and all that kind of stuff. Like I think for the man them, most of the man them, the only time I hear man them coming to tears and all that kind of stuff, a lot of the time, fair enough, you could talk about weddings and all that kind of stuff, but the majority of the time it's like something to do with their kids. Like the thing that everyone will lose their life for is their kids. You get what I'm trying to say and all that kind of stuff, So like in a way, and I'm not saying this because it's not going to come naturally to everyone, by the way, but there was times, bro, I've done the thing where I've woken up at night or I felt like, nah, do you know what, I'm uneasy. I've gone downstairs, got water, and I've started sprinkling it around the house, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? And I'll start praying and all that kind of stuff. Like, and fair enough, I've been taught that, I've learned that, and that's why I'm doing the sprinkling around the house. But essentially what I was doing in my mind was I'm covering this house, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I remember one time my daughter come back from, my daughter was talking about imaginary friend. I said, listen, hell no, bro. I said, hell no. What? Prayed about it, bro. Like, I'm on you. Like, nah. Like, when we don't do that here. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, and so my thing is, like, I take all of these things very, very seriously. Now, the thing that I'm not doing as well, so one of the things that we do is we pray as a family, innit? So before they go to bed, we pray. When we're leaving the house to take them to school, whatever it is, we pray. Like, we've got very clear intervals where we pray, innit? Sort of thing, innit? So they know how to pray and all that kind of stuff. But then, at the same time, I feel like I'm not necessarily, I don't have that meeting place where I go and then I'm praying about this, that, and the other. I'll be real, a lot of the time, it is like triggered off the back of something. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's something I need to get better at. But one thing I want to say about this whole thing, and I say this about everything to do with marriage, bro. I say marriage ain't gonna save you from lust. It's not gonna save you from a bad prayer life. It's not gonna save you from any of the things that you're experiencing as a single person. So you got to pattern yourself from now. So if you know you want to have children, you got to get into these routines from now, sort of things. You got to say you got to think about what does family time look like in my house. I spoke to my missus the other day, and I said, listen, we're going to start doing that thing where we just have like Bible study with the kids, bro. And all of these questions, because I'll do it on the Sunday after church or whatever it is. We watch something, we start speaking out, what did you learn today? We talk about it and all that kind of stuff. But I want more structure to it. Do you get? And I think that's the role that we need to play. And the last thing I'll say on this is like, it reminds me of a story in the Bible, where kind of like a priest in the Bible, basically, like his children were like unruly and all that kind of stuff. And the way that he was dealing with them was like, oh, like stop, whatever. In the end, he ended up losing these kids and all that kind of stuff because of the fact that he was too laissez-faire. There was no real structure or discipline to what he was doing. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So for me, that's a lesson that there needs to be some form of clear structure in terms of my prayer on covering the kids, but also in terms of my conduct, because they see everything.
It's the parent that loves. It's the parent that loves their child that chastises them, bro. That's it, bro. So
we had on one of the dilemmas that we had yesterday about the leadership thing. One of the things I was saying is that real leadership is like submitting to God, innit? And like being the man of your household and having a wife, and that like you are supposed to submit to God. And the whole vibe is kind of like, yo, like, everybody's looking to me. Bro, I don't like. I don't know. I don't know what to do, innit? You has the answer.
Listen,
bro, that's the tough thing about marriage, bro. They always,
they're looking to me.
They say children's got their mums have got their husbands.
You do that, God.
Hey, you know, so funny. Let me tell you a story about that. Actually, I say it all the time. Just to illustrate that point. So obviously, on our we went we done the registry wedding first, didn't it? Before we done the white and trads. Yeah. So I've got there first. My missus is running late.
Okay.
Yeah. And she forgot some papers that she had to bring, so I had to quickly go back home. She had to bring it back. Yeah. And I'm there already, by the way. I'm seated, bro.
Ready.
People are looking at me like, bro, where's your wife? I'm not, no, she's coming. She said, why? What? Like, why is she not here on time? I was thinking, bro, it's not
bro.
So what do you want me to do?
It's not me.
Yeah,
but
bro.
their vibe is like, bro, that's your wife.
It's on you.
Yeah. Do you get me?
You're responsible.
That's your. It's almost like work. You know, if you're responsible for an area, you can't tell higher ups that, oh, someone didn't do the job properly. They're like, why didn't you make sure it was done? Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I feel like similar to what E-Man's saying, people start thinking about being a man. Everyone's thinking about, yo, I got to do this bravado thing. I got to make money. I got to shine. I got to, bro, none of that matters before God, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You got to get your mind right, bro. Like, it's not, like, don't focus on that. What's your character actually saying, bro?
Listen, so funny, you reminded me of something I was going to say before, just in terms of when you're deconstructing what you want in a woman, or what you want in a man, you got to think about kids. You got to think about what's actually going to stand the test of time. And actually, if you don't think about that, then you're actually, without divine intervention, bro, you're heading for divorce. And I think people need to start thinking about the right things. What do your kids need? Your kids need a prayerful woman. Do you get what I'm saying? A lot of the time, bro, God knows all the stuff we kept up with. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Our parents' prayers,
bro. Listen, we could have went, bro.
Most definitely.
And the sad thing we have to reckon with, is that we are
our parents, bro.
Now,
we are our parents now.
That's
you get what I'm saying?
What prayers
are we covering them with as much prayer?
Bro, what are we doing? It's a big question, bro. Even like after this, bro, my boys coming to mine, bro. Every week, bro, we pray. He comes to my crib. We pray for an hour, bro, and we get into it. And one day,
you said an hour, he said, yo.
Bro, no. He was with me, man. He said an hour.
I can write you 20 minutes, but the hour take is mine. 30 minutes.
Yeah, but let me tell you something though, and I'll be fair honest. That hour don't come from man's a prayer warrior. It comes from desperation. Bro, do you get what I'm trying to say? Bro, man is really desperate for my family to thrive, bro. Man is really desperate that people around me are good, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Man's not doing this because bro, it's hard to pray for alone, bro. It's out of necessity, bro. And like you said, bro, Joe woke up in the morning, bro, and bro, you think it's easy to do that? You know, back then as well, sacrifice, bro, it's expensive, bro. Do you get me? You're taking your best lamb. Like remember, livestock.
It has to be the best one.
Livestock is currency, by the way. Livestock is currency, bro. So you're taking the best of what you have,
£50 note,
and giving it to
every single morning, by the way. Every single morning, and as he's doing that, he's trusting that as I give to God, God will replenish me. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's a deep, deep thing that when you know that you're leading a household, when you know that you're head of that household, you're priest of that household, bro, last thing my missus, I always tell her, one of the hardest things about being a man is that if I make a decision in the house and it goes wrong, I just have to take it.
Yeah.
I'm responsible.
I'm responsible, bro.
Yeah.
If it goes wrong,
good or it goes
if
bad?
it goes, bro, if something happens, if there's no roof over our heads, and let's just say my missus done everything, bro, they're not gonna look at her.
Yeah, bro.
They're gonna look at, bro. What happened? And I have to answer for that, bro. It's not a joke.
And it's like you don't arrive in those places as well, innit? So like obviously like our parents are the perfect sort of example of like kind of people who take this thing to another level. Bro, my mum, and I know we can say the same for all of our mums. She actually bangs out praying. So I guarantee, bro, if I was going home now, she could actually just be in a room bangs it. So we don't just arrive there, innit? Like we build to it, innit? And that, so obviously I'm just kind of recently married. One of the things that we do is cool. Let's do some Bible study together. Let's read the Bible together. Let's read this book together. Before we sleep, let's pray. Let's do some confessions. And like, you know, like again, like I don't know what I'm doing. That's you know you're doing something. And you're building towards it. The other day what happened to me, and my mom always used to say this thing like, when you kind of like wake up in the night, sometimes it's like just like start to pray. Sometimes it's the Holy Spirit.
100%.
Bro, the other day
3 a.m. you wake up, don't go back to sleep.
don't go pray.
Kabosh. You have to kabosh and kabash.
The other day, like I woke up, and again, so like before what I was saying about like I might wake up with like a worship song or something like that. Or other times I might wake up with a thought in my mind. The other day, literally this week, I woke up and my brethren's children was just on my mind, and I just started praying because it's that tugging, innit? And again, like you know, like I think I don't know what's going on, innit? Like the older you get, the more like you have your relationship with God, the more things just start like that's never really bro, I woke up
getting this.
my brethren's son was on my mind.
Man.
Bro, we're getting up, bro.
It goes back to what
We getting led to pray for people randomly.
it goes back to what bro said, and I think for me, I'm like also what you said as well. It's that desperation because you know that, bro, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So it's one of those ones where it's like now, even me, I'm engaged now, right? And obviously, I grew up in a household where obviously my dad was a proper steward. I'll give it to him. He really tried, right? But like you said, that bro, Rome didn't just pop out. Like, it didn't just come. Do you get it? Like, there was a journey, there's a process there. And with that being said, obviously now I'm starting to realize that I'm gonna have and it's gonna have to be built on proper foundation, not just like because the only reason it worked for my man is because it was built on a certain foundation. And now I'm deep in that raw. For it to work for me, I can't do it. I can't go to heaven off my dad's
No.
off my pastor's merits. I need to really. I can't save my family off of their merits either. Bro, it needs to be off of
even again. Last thing similar to Eman. Last thing for me. I remember me and my wife said, "Let's go for a prayer walk. Let's just walk and pray. Let's just go out." So as we were walking by, because we live in a couple of our brethren actually. They live not far from us. So as we passed their house, we're like, you know what? Let's pray for all the kids that are around us. Yeah. So we prayed, and then I was like, you know what? Let's pray for my godson. He's got strong inclination. And let's pray for my godson. And we spent a lot of time praying for him. The next week now, my mum called me. He's in a car accident.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He was in a car accident. Said, how is he? She's in the hospital. Went to see him. He was fine. So I told her what happened. I said, you know what? Last week, God just told me to pray for him. She told me, you're like the third person who told me that.
Crazy.
Whoa.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
No joke.
And that's where we are in life, bro.
Can't play with spiritual.
That's where we are. So, boy, if you don't want to pray, don't pray.
I'm becoming my mum. I swear to you.
This has been fantastic, man. I can't lie. This has probably been the most wholesome.
Sorry, we gave service.
No, you know the P for SB's Bible.
It's scripture Bible, like scripture Bible,
Serious Bible.
Hey, listen, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. Triple B, is there anything you guys want to plug before we go?
Obviously,
Just shout out your socials and that.
Yeah, Bible Babes Bants on everything.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
Gmail, on the Instagram, everything.
Come on.
Everything, man. Yeah.
Hit us up, man.
Peeled, man. Eyes peeled.
Trust me.
There's a lot coming.
A lot coming, man. Yeah,
Fantastic.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Thank you
we
for coming.
appreciate
Thanks for having us, boys, man.
Appreciate
Serious,
you
good
guys,
one,
man.
Yeah, this is the home leg. Hopefully we can do
Yeah,
it.
We'll organise it. We'll organise
But
it.
yeah,
Return that for sure.
That's the E-Man corner. E-Man corner. But anyway, church announcements.
thank you, guys.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, support us here at
God,
SB
man.
Live.
Yeah, yeah.
Support BBB, SB Live. We're out,
bless.
man.
Yeah, let's go.
Bro, lovely.
Serious.
Lovely.